Wow, look at this lemon. It's a Lisbon lemon, the classic Aussie backyard lemon, that big tough lemon that produced lots and lots of lemons. And I haven't just got one of them, I've got thousands of them. And they're all going into the clearance section for 10 bucks. That's right, Lisbon lemons, $10 each. And in our clearance section, there's all sorts of plants. You can buy plants for $2, $4, $6, $10. 20 bucks. You could do your whole garden in our clearance section, and Lisbon lemons, the classic Aussie lemon, just 10 bucks. Hi Bobby.
How you going?
This is Bobby and he's a regular at Hello Hello. Comes down there. How come you come down here regularly?
Just because they're good product in plants and they're a lot better price than Bunnings or anywhere else.
Yeah, right. And you come down all the way from Kilmore, so you must reckon it's pretty damn good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And today you bought these lily pillies.
Yes.
And they went out for $21.99. What do you think of those for that sort of price?
Awesome. You're on half price, so yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there.
No, you can't go wrong. So thanks for coming down.
No
Thanks,
dramas,
Bobby.
Chris. Thank you.
Here I've got beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. They're great big beautiful fruit. They're the ones the professionals use and we sell them for $3.99. But we've got a special for children, and if you're a kid, come in and you've got a maximum of 2 for 99 cents. So bring in one of them little $2 coins and take home 2 beautiful strawberries and start growing your own strawberries. You'll have lots of strawberries next spring and summer with these beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. 99 cents for kids. Here's the most amazing freebie you'll ever see. Come into Hello Hello, spend over $499, get your Easter gardening project together and get this $249.99 grafted Shana maple for free. That's an amazing offer. No other nursery's ever done an offer this big. So come in, spend over $499 and get this amazing $249.99 grafted Shana maple with fabulous red foliage. Get it for free. Wow! Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock, and a person could put together a really, really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10, and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden. Get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hello, this is Edwina.
Hi, Jasmine.
I'm here with Kathy and Anne over here. What's the real treasure that you've got there and how much did it cost you?
I'm very excited about the crepe myrtles, and you had quite a few of them there.
Yeah.
So I've taken 3 of those.
So they're great value, aren't they? Normally a 10-inch pot crepe myrtle is about 50 bucks and these ones cost you
roses here. Oh my god, that's crazy. So I just drive 1 hour to here just for the roses.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That is a callistemon.
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
And it,
yeah, amazing. Look at that.
That's
It'll fill up
huge.
a whole corner of the yard. You've saved a fortune. You probably haven't spent 20 bucks there and you've got half a garden for, haven't you?
fantastic.
And look, this lady here, we have to check this out. She's dragging off this giant smoke bush and she's going to pay for it.
Awesome.
And there's amazing bargains. Things that might have cost me 20 or 30 bucks, they're either going out for $2, $4, $6, $10 or 20 bucks. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at this lemon. It's a Lisbon lemon, the classic Aussie backyard lemon, that big tough lemon that produced lots and lots of lemons. And I haven't just got one of them, I've got thousands of them. And they're all going into the clearance section for 10 bucks. That's right, Lisbon lemons, $10 each. And in our clearance section, there's all sorts of plants. You can buy plants for $2, $4, $6, $10, 20 bucks. You could do your whole garden in our clearance section, and Lisbon lemons, the classic Aussie lemon, just 10 bucks. Hi, Bobby.
How you going?
This is Bobby, and he's a regular at Hello Hello. Comes down there. How come you come down here regularly?
Just because they're good product in plants and they're a lot better price than Bunnings or anywhere else.
Yeah, right. And you come down all the way from Kilmore, so you must reckon it's pretty damn good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And today you bought these lily pillies.
Yes.
And they went out for $21.99. What do you think of those for that sort of price?
Awesome. You're on half price, so yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there.
No, you can't go wrong. So thanks for coming down.
No
Thanks,
dramas,
Bobby.
Chris. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Here I've got beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. They're great big beautiful fruit. They're the ones the professionals use, and we sell them for $3.99. But we've got a special for children, and if you're a kid, come in and you've got a maximum of 2 for 99 cents. So bring in one of them little $2 coins and take home 2 beautiful strawberries and start growing your own strawberries. You'll have lots of strawberries next spring and summer with these beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. 99 cents for kids. Here's the most amazing freebie you'll ever see. Come into Hello Hello, spend over $499, get your Easter gardening project together, and get this $249.99 grafted Shana maple for free. That's an amazing offer. No other nursery's ever done an offer this big. So come in, spend over $499 and get this amazing $249.99 grafted Shana maple with fabulous red foliage. Get it for free. Wow! Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery, and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock, and a person could put together a really, really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10, and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden. Get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hello, this is Edwina.
Hi, Jasmine.
I'm here with Kathy and Anne over here. What's the real treasure that you've got there, and how much did it cost you?
I'm very excited about the crepe myrtles, and you had quite a few of them there.
Yeah.
So I've taken 3 of those.
So they're great value, aren't they? Normally a 10-inch pot crepe myrtle is about 50 bucks, and these ones cost you
Roses here. Oh my god, that's crazy. So I just drive 1 hour to here just for the roses.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That is a clisterman,
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
and it,
Yeah, amazing. Look at that.
That's
It'll fill up
huge.
a whole corner of the yard. You've saved a fortune. You probably haven't spent 20 bucks there, and you've got half a garden for, haven't you?
fantastic.
And look, this lady here, we have to check this out. She's dragging off this giant smoke bush, and she's going to pay for it.
Awesome.
And there's amazing bargains. Things that might have cost me 20 or 30 bucks, they're either going out for $2, $4, $6, $10, or 20 bucks. Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at this lemon. It's a Lisbon lemon, the classic Aussie backyard lemon, that big tough lemon that produced lots and lots of lemons. And I haven't just got one of them, I've got thousands of them. And they're all going into the clearance section for 10 bucks. That's right, Lisbon lemons, $10 each. And in our clearance section, there's all sorts of plants. You can buy plants for $2, $4, $4, $6, $10, 20 bucks. You could do your whole garden in our clearance section. And Lisbon lemons, the classic Aussie lemon, just 10 bucks. Hi, Bobby.
How you going?
This is Bobby, and he's a regular at Hello Hello. Comes down now. How come you come down here regularly?
Just because they're good product in plants and they're a lot better price than Bunnings or anywhere else.
Yeah, right. And you come down all the way from Kilmore, so you must reckon it's pretty damn good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And today you bought these lily pillies.
Yes.
And they went out for $21.99. What do you think of those for that sort of price?
Awesome. You're on half price, so yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there.
No, you can't go wrong. So thanks for coming down.
No
Thanks,
dramas,
Bobby.
Chris. Thank you.
Here I've got beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. They're great big beautiful fruit. They're the ones the professionals use, and we sell them for $3.99. But we've got a special for children, and if you're a kid, come in and you've got a maximum of 2 for 99 cents. So bring in one of them little $2 coins and take home 2 beautiful strawberries and start growing your own strawberries. You'll have lots of strawberries next spring and summer with these beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. 99 cents for kids. Here's the most amazing freebie you'll ever see. Come into Hello Hello, spend over $499, get your Easter gardening project together, and get this $249.99 grafted Shana maple for free. That's an amazing offer. No other nursery's ever done an offer this big. So come in, spend over $499, and get this amazing $249.99 grafted Shana maple with fabulous red foliage. Get it for free. Wow! Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery, and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock, and a person could put together a really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10, and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden. Get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hello, this is Edwina.
Hi, Jasmine.
I'm here with Kathy and Anne over here. What's the real treasure that you've got there, and how much did it cost you?
I'm very excited about the crepe myrtles, and you had quite a few of them there.
Yeah.
So I've taken 3 of those.
So they're great value, aren't they? Normally a 10-inch pot crepe myrtle is about 50 bucks, and these ones cost you
Roses here. Oh my god, that's crazy. So I just drive 1 hour to here just for the roses.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That is a clistamon,
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
and it,
Yeah, amazing. Look at that.
That's
It'll fill up
huge.
a whole corner of the yard. You've saved a fortune. You probably haven't spent 20 bucks there, and you've got half a garden for, haven't you?
fantastic.
And look, this lady here, we have to check this out. She's dragging off this giant smoke bush, and she's going to pay for it.
Awesome.
And there's amazing bargains. Things that might have cost me 20 or 30 bucks, they're either going out for $2, $4, $6, $10, or 20 bucks. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at this lemon. It's a Lisbon lemon, the classic Aussie backyard lemon, that big tough lemon that produced lots and lots of lemons. And I haven't just got one of them, I've got thousands of them. And they're all going into the clearance section for 10 bucks. That's right, Lisbon lemons, $10 each. And in our clearance section, there's all sorts of plants. You can buy plants for $2, $4, $6, $10, 20 bucks. You could do your whole garden in our clearance section, and Lisbon lemons, the classic Aussie lemon, just 10 bucks. Hi, Bobby.
How you going?
This is Bobby, and he's a regular at Hello Hello. Comes down now. How come you come down here regularly?
Just because they're good product in plants and they're a lot better price than Bunnings or anywhere else.
Yeah, right. And you come down all the way from Kilmore, so you must reckon it's pretty damn good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And today you bought these lily pillies.
Yes.
And they went out for $21.99. What do you think of those for that sort of price?
Awesome. You're on half price, so yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there.
No, you can't go wrong. So thanks for coming down.
No
Thanks,
dramas,
Bobby.
Chris. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Here I've got beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. They're great big beautiful fruit. They're the ones the professionals use, and we sell them for $3.99. But we've got a special for children, and if you're a kid, come in and you've got a maximum of 2 for 99 cents. So bring in one of them little $2 coins and take home 2 beautiful strawberries and start growing your own strawberries. You'll have lots of strawberries next spring and summer with these beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. 99 cents for kids. Here's the most amazing freebie you'll ever see. Come into Hello Hello, spend over $499, get your Easter gardening project together and get this $249.99 grafted Shana maple for free. That's an amazing offer. No other nursery's ever done an offer this big. So come in, spend over $499 and get this amazing $249.99 grafted Shana maple with fabulous red foliage. Get it for free. Wow! Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock and a person could put together a really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10 and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden. Get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hello, this is Edwina.
Hi, Jasmine.
I'm here with Kathy and Anne over here. What's the real treasure that you've got there and how much did it cost you?
I'm very excited about the crepe myrtles, and you had quite a few of them there.
Yeah.
So I've taken 3 of those.
So they're great value, aren't they? Normally a 10-inch pot crepe myrtle is about 50 bucks and these ones cost you
Roses here. Oh my god, that's crazy. So I just drive 1 hour to here just for the roses.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That is a clisterman.
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
And
Yeah, amazing. Look at that.
That's
It'll fill up
huge.
a whole corner of the yard. You've saved a fortune. You probably haven't spent 20 bucks there and you've got half a garden for, haven't you?
fantastic.
And look, this lady here, we have to check this out. She's dragging off this giant smoke bush and she's going to pay for it.
Awesome.
And there's amazing bargains. Things that might have cost me 20 or 30 bucks, they're either going out for $2, $4, $6, $10 or 20 bucks. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at this lemon. It's a Lisbon lemon, the classic Aussie backyard lemon, that big tough lemon that produced lots and lots of lemons. And I haven't just got one of them, I've got thousands of them. And they're all going into the clearance section for 10 bucks. That's right, Lisbon lemons, $10 each. And in our clearance section, there's all sorts of plants. You can buy plants for $2, $4, $6, $10, 20 bucks. You could do your whole garden in our clearance section and Lisbon lemons, the classic Aussie lemon, just 10 bucks. Hi Bobby,
How you going?
this is Bobby and he's a regular at Hello Hello. Comes down there. How come you come down here regularly?
Just because they're good product in plants and they're a lot better price than Bunnings or anywhere else.
Yeah, right. And you come down all the way from Kilmore, so you must reckon it's pretty damn good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. And today you bought these lily pillies.
Yes.
And they went out for $21.99. What do you think of those for that sort of price?
Awesome. You're on half price, so yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong there.
No, you can't go wrong. So thanks for coming down.
No
Thanks,
dramas,
Bobby.
Chris. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Here I've got beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. They're great big beautiful fruit. They're the ones the professionals use, and we sell them for $3.99. But we've got a special for children, and if you're a kid, come in and you've got a maximum of 2 for 99 cents. So bring in one of them little $2 coins and take home 2 beautiful strawberries and start growing your own strawberries. You'll have lots of strawberries next spring and summer with these beautiful red gauntlet strawberries. 99 cents for kids. Here's the most amazing freebie you'll ever see. Come into Hello Hello, spend over $499, get your Easter gardening project together and get this $249.99 grafted Shana maple for free. That's an amazing offer. No other nursery's ever done an offer this big. So come in, spend over $499 and get this amazing $249.99 grafted Shana maple with fabulous red foliage. Get it for free. Wow! Don't wait. The garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. We've moved our clearance section into a much bigger part of the nursery and it's absolutely enormous. We're clearing out lots and lots of stock and a person could put together a really, really interesting collection on the cheap. There's a whole section for $2, a section for $4, a section for $6, $10 and great big trees and bushes for 20 bucks. So come down here and put yourself a cheap garden. Get yourself a cheap garden. Interesting collection, wonderful plants, just need a little TLC. Out of the clearance section, anybody can have a great garden now on any budget. Hello, this is Edwina.
Hi, Jasmine.
I'm here with Kathy and Anne over here. What's the real treasure that you've got there and how much did it cost you?
I'm very excited about the crepe myrtles, and you had quite a few of them there.
Yeah.
So I've taken 3 of those.
So they're great value, aren't they? Normally a 10-inch pot crepe myrtle is about 50 bucks and these ones cost you
Roses here. Oh my god, that's crazy. So I just drive 1 hour to here just for the roses.
Whoa, that's crazy.
That is a clisterman.
Yeah, it's a beauty, isn't it?
And it,
Yeah, amazing. Look at that.
That's
It'll fill up
huge.
a whole corner of the yard. You've saved a fortune. You probably haven't spent 20 bucks there and you've got half a garden for, haven't you?
fantastic.
And look, this lady here, we have to check this out. She's dragging off this giant smoke bush and she's going to pay for it.
Awesome.
And there's amazing bargains. Things that might have cost me 20 or 30 bucks, they're either going out for $2, $4, $6, $10 or 20 bucks. Don't wait, the garden's calling. Click now. Tap the link and let's go. Wow, look at this lemon. It's a Lisbon lemon, the classic Aussie backyard lemon, that big tough lemon that produced lots and lots of lemons. And I haven't just got one of them, I've got thousands of them. And they're all going into the clearance section. Hello. Welcome to the Grower Direct Flash Sale. And what's going to be happening today is I'm going to run you through 100 wonderful specials. We've been out to the grower. We've got some really good deals from the grower. And I'm going to take you through, tell you what you can use them for. And the idea of the Grower Direct Flash Sale is, say you've got a gardening project, maybe you're landscaping around your beach house, maybe you've got a factory or shop, maybe do it up the backyard, maybe fixing up a house to put on the market. Whatever you're doing, if you've got a gardening project, we've put a whole range, 100 items, and there's trees, there's shrubs, there's succulents, there's ground covers, there's grasses, there's indoors, there's a few pots. There's even some beautiful wine barrels from South Australia there. So you've got a whole range of plants to choose from, and it's designed so that you can put together a garden project. Now what happens if you, over most of Victoria, not all of Victoria, but most of Victoria, right out to Ballarat, Bendigo, out to Traralgon, down to Leongatha, down to Phillip Island, you can get a free delivery when you spend $399. So you can sit at home, You can watch this, you can go online, get on the phone, you can order up what you want, spend $399 and get free delivery right down the peninsula, right down on the surf coast, all over most of the habitated parts of Victoria. We're doing free delivery when you spend over $399. So get on the phone. There's a QR code here. So you get this QR code and go down this QR code and get this QR code, and you go to that page with 100 different direct from the grower deals, and there's some really fabulous deals. There's 100 fabulous deals direct from the grower, and I'm going to take you through those now.
Yeah,
and
we also have an auction.
That's right, we're having an auction, that's right. And what's going to happen is something amazing is going under the hammer. Look at this amazing cloud prune tree here. This is a
How
cloud,
do you win that, Chris?
a cloud prune Myrtus Luma, and it's a $1,500 tree. Now what it is, we're putting it up for auction. The maximum bid on this is $5. So I don't expect it to go, I reckon it'll be lucky to go off for half of its value. So I reckon it'll be real lucky if this goes off for $750. But anyway, so it goes under the hammer today. The minimum bid is 10 cents and the reserve is 10 cents. So what it is as soon as somebody offers 20 cents or more for this, it's on the market, it's sold already, and then it's just a matter of who's the highest bidder. And there's all sorts of strategies. What you can do is you just keep on trickling 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents there. Everyone's going to explain to you where and how you bid, but you keep on trickling in 10 cents, or you can sort of quickly whack in $4 or $5 bids and blow the opposition away. And we've auctioned 8 or 9 of these plants, not these plants, but all different plants. There's something really wonderful every week. We've auctioned them, and most of them have gone off for less than half the value, less than half their retail value.
Yeah, so in 18, we'll get stuck into the live, but in 18 minutes we'll tell you how you can bid on that and win that beautiful cloud Myrtus Luma. Might be a bit hard to see it on the camera.
The auction's online. The auction's online. It's very, very simple.
We'll show you how it's done.
Yeah, lots of people join us. It's lots of fun, and that's what it's. That's why with the maximum bid's $5. Is we want people to get a bargain. We want someone to have a bit of fun. We want them to, we don't want people just blowing away with $100 bids or anything like that at the end. So basically, everyone's got a chance of getting this for possibly around half of its retail price.
That's
right.
$1,500.
It's a 4 or 5 year old tree. It's been trimmed. A bloke has worked away and trimmed these, and there's only the company that does these only does about 30 of them a year. So it's a very rare and wonderful plant, and in summer this is covered in beautiful white blooms. And the other thing, if you just take a leaf off here and crunch the leaf up, Myrtus Luma, it has the most beautiful, incredible, awesome smell. It's a beautiful, so if you're trimming up one of your topiaries, the smell is absolutely gorgeous. So anyway,
Carolina says, I remember as a kid watched his TV ad come on in between my cartoons. He hasn't aged a day. Hang on, this is kind of important. I don't think Chris's microphone is working properly. That's on TikTok. So maybe they can't hear us on TikTok. Let us know if you can't hear us. Well, you won't be able to tell us if it's working or not, because you won't hear us.
Maybe you could tell him in sign language to let us know.
Do some sign language, Chris. I don't think anyone would know. All right, great. Well, let us know if you can hear us, guys. We've plugged that microphone back in.
Or let us know if you can't hear us.
Let us know if you can't hear us.
Or if you can hear us.
Do some, I don't know what you can do, to be honest. All right, great. Let's get on with the live, and we'll see if we can fix it. Let's get into the products. We've got a few to get through.
Yeah. Now what we've got here is we've got.
Oh, that's better. We can hear you now. All right,
we
great.
make up
we
these
can
buckets.
hear you, Chris.
What happens is there's 2 sorts of fertilizers on the market, and the best nurserymen reckon that they're both fantastic, and that the ultimate thing is to blend the 2 best fertilizers together, and you get the absolute best fertilizer. This is better than any other fertilizer on the market. It's a mixture of Nutricoat and Osmocoat, 50-50. And what do we sell this for? We sell this.
Those are going for
$19.99.
Yeah.
And what I've also done is I've chosen this bucket. I've chosen a really hard-wearing bucket with a nice handle on it, so that you can go out in the garden, hold it by the handle, put your little spoon in there and go like this and put the fertilizer out like that. So no other fertilizer packet comes with a nice handle like this. All the other ones you have to sort of hold it like this and it's really hard to use, you know. But this is designed to be user friendly and also pocket friendly. Like it's 15 or 16 bucks for a little tiny packet down the store if you slow release. This is a better blend. It's 1 kilo. It's a great big pack. It's a great big pack, 1 kilo for $19.99, and it's the best blend on the market.
All right, be a bit bougie with your slow release fertilizer. Hold it like that, you know.
Now look at this. Look at this big bag here. If you like fullness and bigness, here it is. This is the fullest, biggest bag. It's really weird. You go into what's that name of that big store?
Manning's Warehouse.
Manning's Warehouse. You go down to Manning's Warehouse and I'll have a 20 kilo bag for $2.50, and you look at it, it's really tiny, and you think, how did they get 20 kilos in there? And and anyway, and what's interesting is if you compare this to the 25 and 30 kilo bags down at Manning's, you'll be amazed how big and fat it is. And what it's full of is top quality potting mix. Actually, there's an old bloke makes this, and what it is, he makes professional potting mixes, ones that the nurserymen buy to grow their plants in, and nurserymen are very fussy when it comes to buying their potting mix. So anyway, this is a top quality, commercial grade potting mix, and he fills the bag right up. I reckon there's more than 30 kilos in that. So and we sell this for $14.99. So $14.99 for a 30 kilo bag, which is much bigger than those same size bags you see down at Manning's. They must have a special way of shrinking the kilos before they put them in.
That's right.
Yeah. Now here we've got Snow White Pebbles. Now Snow White Pebbles give you a lovely clean look in your garden. If you've got a pot plant and it just looks a bit yuck, just a bit boring, you slip some of these white pebbles around it. And here's a really big bag, a bag you can hardly lift, a giant bag of them for $69.99. A couple of bags of this you could do your front garden with it. So nice white pebbles, nice and clean, top quality, all nicely evenly graded, and $69.99. And it's, what is it, a 20 kilo bag or a 25 kilo bag? 20 kilos. 20 kilo, so you got a 20 kilo bag, $69.99.
All right, so Growers Direct Flash Sale. If you've just joined us, we're checking out 100 of the best items in store. On sale, limited quantities apply for these prices. You can buy them online or shop in store.
Now, I've constantly got customers saying, Chris, what sort of mulch should I use? And what I tell you, I'll give you the lowdown. Some of your mulches rot away too quick, and some of them don't rot away at all, and you wish they would. So some of your timber mulches, like your black and your red mulch, doesn't seem to rot away at all. It's just rotten old timber. Some of it could even be treated pine or something. At any rate, it doesn't rot away, it doesn't disappear, but your pine bark is just right. What it does, it rots away slowly, and when it's rotting away, it gives off really good stuff, and little grubs and worms get into it, and they eat it and muck around with it, and they go down. And what you find, if you do a garden bed with this, and then whenever you want your garden bed to look nice and fresh and good, you top it up, you put a couple inches, you buy another bag, and you put another couple inches over inch or so over the top of it, and you can have it looking fresh and new in no time. And then years from now, you go to dig a hole and plant a new plant, and you'll find the soil underneath this will be soft and dark and beautiful. It makes beautiful soil. So the beauty of pine bark is that it's a mulch that really improves your soil. It makes the soil dark and soft and wonderful for growing things in. So pine bark mulch, this is a 60 litre bag, and it's $34.99. So $34.99 for a 60 litre bag of pine bark mulch.
All right, so Growers Direct Flash Sale. Get these prices during the flash sale. It goes till next Friday or while stocks last.
Now, while I'm doing this, were you able to juggle this one here? Give me a hand.
We need the gorilla back, actually.
Yeah.
That's where the gorilla would have done well. Do you want me to do it?
No, I just wanted to juggle it. I think if he was to juggle it, the viewers would be mightily impressed.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't think he feels like juggling it today. He was juggling it before.
Hey, do you sell trailer load pine bark?
No, we don't. You got to go to, you know, like somebody like Daisy's or something like
Oh,
that.
Daisies, all right. You
To
can
get
try
the trailer load.
Daisies
We don't
if
do the
you're in
trailer
Victoria,
loads.
Yeah.
So here we've got beautiful oak wine barrels. Now, these have been, what's happened here is that they've harvested the oak in France. They've imported it to Australia. A special barrel maker has bent the wood and carved it and shaped it in the traditional manner. And then it's made 4 or 5 nice vintages of wine. And if you like a nice Shiraz, you can inhale it and actually get a nice Shiraz smell out of it. You can have a look in here. Have a look. It's had 4 or 5 vintages in it, and then it's basically done its dash. The winemakers have got rid of it, and we've bought them in here. Now with this barrel here, we're selling this one here for $249.99, and at any rate. You could use this you could use this if you've got a man cave. It could be out in the man cave and you put your grog on top of here. Out by the barbecue, people put a glass top on top of these, and you can put your tomato sauce and your chops and everything on there. It looks fantastic. Or you can, there's all sorts of things you can do with it. So we're selling whole ones. So we do a whole one like this, beautiful quality, lovely clean oak barrel, solid and strong. It's made plenty of wine, but not so much wine that it's buggered. Or we chop them in half. And these are, let's have a look, the half wine barrel is $189.99. So $189.99 for a half a wine barrel and $249.99 for a whole wine barrel.
All right. Limited stocks really do apply on these wine barrels as well, if you do like those.
Yeah.
We haven't had them in for ages, have we, those ones?
No, so we've finally got some wine barrels in.
Fantastic for growing your focal point specimen in.
Yeah.
Growers direct flash sale, limited quantities apply, be quick.
Yeah. Now here's an old-fashioned plant that really deserves to come back into fashion. This is and it's a funny thing. They call it a dwarf pink diosma, and it has green leaves and it has pink flowers, and it's a dwarf, and it grows 3 or 4 meters tall. And I always think to myself when I see one of these 3 or 4 meters tall, I always think to myself, wonder what the big ones look like. But anyway, so there we are. So
what's the dwarf? It's because dwarf.
Yeah. But anyway, what's good about these, you can cut them off to any size you like, and you can clip them into a lovely round ball. You can grow it as a meter round ball. You can grow, but what I love is they make the most beautiful hedge, lovely soft foliage. They make the most beautiful square hedge, and look at the pink flowers on them there.
Yeah,
look at those beautiful pink flowers.
That's right,
so imagine this. Imagine doing this on your front fence. Imagine having a hedge, growing it up maybe 1.2, 1.3 meters, cutting it into a nice neat square, and then in springtime it just comes to life with just clouds and clouds of beautiful pink blossom in amongst the green foliage. And when I see a nice hedge of this in flower, I think it's the best looking hedge you can possibly get. And what's interesting, grow in any soil, it's really, really tough. You hardly have to water it, you hardly have to look after it. Pink diosma, and these are nice big ones. If you're going to do something with pink diosma, it would be a good start. And these 7-inch pink diosmas, 8-inch pink diosmas are $14.99. So $14.99, grow yourself a hedge and make a beautiful effect. Now these are lemon lime coprosmas, and they are really, really hard to get. What happened, I started growing these myself because I couldn't buy them, and I love using these in my garden designs. They make the most beautiful hedge, or you can clip them into a ball, and the colour is all year. This lovely golden green is just all year round. Wonderful plant to have, and I love using them in my garden designs, but I had to grow them myself because the whole industry has just stopped growing them. You couldn't buy them. So anyway, we're doing these for $26.99. Nice size. Have a good look at this. Beautiful. Look right into that lovely golden green foliage. Absolutely fabulous golden green foliage. And they are just $26.99. $26.99, and hard to get. You know, if you look around the traps for those, you'll find them a bit hard to get.
All right, fantastic. And we're about to start that auction very soon, and we'll tell you how to get there. You can go there now. It's on our live sales page, which is happening right now. We can actually purchase any of these products you see here today on the live. So auction's starting in about 6 minutes for that $1,500 Myrtus Luma behind Chris, the cloud pruned one. Ducati asks, what do you recommend to fertilise for silver dichondra?
Silver dichondra?
Yeah.
Just Osmocote will do the trick, or our special blend of Osmocote and Nutricote. But
just
a bit of slow release, sprinkle it over the top. Hey, could you grab another bright and red one of these from out the back so I can excite the customers with a beautiful bright red? Is that a pink? That's pink, that one. I want to excite them with a fabulous bright red coprosma. Now, what I'll do is I'm going to talk to you just for a minute about coprosmas while I'm waiting. Coprosmas, sometimes called mirror bush, and mirror bush is a bad noxious weed that grows around the place, but these are not noxious weeds. But what the New Zealanders have done is that they've bred coprosmas in, and you'll see a few coprosmas today. We've got 3 or 4 different coprosmas, and they've bred them into beautiful colourful bushes, and lots of people come in and say, Chris, I need colour all year round. Well, we just saw the golden coprosma, that gives you gold all year round. This is a Pacific Sunset. These are a bit young, but here's a couple of Pacific Sunsets. These have been out on the farm and exposed a little bit to a bit more heat and wind and everything. And what I need you to do is I need you to look at, and do you know that as you get into winter, these get more and more colourful. Look at that, look at the colour there. Just immerse yourself in that. It's called Pacific Sunset. And if you want year-round colour, now, where I use these in my garden designs, you get some people and they might have a green artificial lawn or bright green lawn, and they got no colour anywhere, and they'll say, I want a little hedge around the lawn, and you put a hedge of this stuff and you bring the place to life. It's fantastic. Pacific Sunset, and we're doing 8-inch Pacific Sunsets. We're giving them away. 8-inch Pacific Sunsets. Pacific Sunset, where is that? Special Jade. $29.99 for an 8-inch Pacific Sunset, and you can have year-round colour.
Fantastic.
Now
right?
what we've got is we've got the crasher, the large leaf jade in an 8-inch pot. Now, it's good that you put 2 of these up. You really, what it is, Chinese people, I've got Chinese friends and they'll tell you this, if you put one of these at the front door and one of these at the back door, if you just put one at the front door, the money will come in the front and sneak out the back.
Oh, you got to have it at the back to stop it.
And what happens, you put it at the front door and you have money coming in from both ends. These are the money plates. They bring money, they bring luck, they bring happiness.
Yeah.
Money, luck and happiness coming in through the front and the back doors. But don't forget to buy 2 of them. And luckily, it's to get money coming into your house. We're selling these ones here, and you put them into a nice pot. We're selling these for $22.99.
Okay.
So that for an investment of $45.98, for an investment of $45.98, you could be rich.
Tens of thousands, millions of dollars even. Millions.
Yeah. So there we are, jade at the front door, large leaf jade, front door and back door, $22.99 in an 8-inch pot.
Perfecto. All right, so Growers Direct Flash Sale, checking out the best items this week in our sale.
Now, I love this plant here, and what it is, it looks like a Scottish heather, and I've always wanted to go. I've never been to Scotland. I've always wanted to go to Scotland and wander through the beautiful flowering heathers. I think it'd be the most wonderful thing. But at any rate, this is the heather. This is a South African heather. At any rate, it's we call it Erica, and it comes from South Africa, and it's almost a weed here, so it's really, really easy to grow. And here we are, right in autumn and going into winter, and these are going to flower for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You can get pink ones, you can get white ones. And these are and you get dark pink and light pink. We've got the stores half full of them here at the moment. So if you come down this weekend, get yourself some heather. And these have been reduced to $12.99. And so for beautiful heather, heather has a romance to it, and these have a romance to them. These beautiful South African heathers, and they are just $12.99. And come in and see the different colours. I think they're really worthwhile. So what we've got here is Hyder Range Pruned Snow. Now Pruned Snow has a beautiful white sort of conical shaped flower, beautiful conical white shaped flower. But what I love about this one is the lovely foliage. Have a look at this lovely foliage. Now imagine this, what happens when winter comes, this turns burgundy, and the burgundy foliage stays all winter long. So imagine these beautiful leaves all burgundy all winter long, but that's not the end of it. In springtime, what happens is bright green new leaves push off those burgundy leaves, and suddenly they turn bright green again, and then within a matter of weeks they start producing beautiful big white conical flowers. So for year-round colour and interest, this is one of the best hydrangeas. It's called Pruned Snow. Beautiful big white flowers, lovely oak leaf, beautiful autumn colour, and an amazing show in spring as the new bright green leaves push off the old burgundy leaves. And this Pruned Snow here is only $32.99. Beautiful big hydrangeas. A lot of stores, nice big hydrangea, 50 or 60 bucks, and they don't even have these beautiful rare ones like this.
All right, so our Growers Direct flash sale happening live right now. We're going to be doing the auction very shortly. We'll let you know how to do that after this product, probably.
Yeah, so what we've got here is Hider Range Tea Time Bicolour. Now Tea Time, a lot of Hider Range bushes get real big. This is a specially bred new Hider Range variety, and it's a medium size Hider Range. So for a medium size Hider Range, doesn't get too big. I put 2 of these in the garden just last night, just a small suburban garden, perfect for it. We put them on the south side of the house, so they've got plenty of shade. So if you've got a cool southerly or southeasterly wall or something like that, you can plant these. These don't grow too big, but best of all, they've got this beautiful white fringe around the edge of the flower. And you might get confused that label because there's pink flowers and blue flowers on the label. And what it is, if you live in an area where the pH is up around 7, they're going to be pink. And if it's down around 5, 5.5, they're going to be blue. And so,
so anyway, you can change it with the pH level.
That's right, but whether they're pink or blue, they're going to have that lovely little white fringe around the edge.
Yeah, beautiful.
So there we are.
All right, it is our Growers Direct flash sale, and these items are limited in quantity. If you're enjoying this live today, please make sure to leave us a like, share this live, help your friends and family find. Oh, we should jump over quickly to the auction. Chris has just gone live. So
okay, so our Hider Range, if we haven't got a bid, maybe nobody's going to bid today. Oh no!
I'll bid on it. I'll get it for 10 cents.
Yeah,
that'll look good in the front property.
It might. Yeah. So what it is, let's pull this out and give people a bit of a look. So have a look at this amazing plant. Give people a good look at this amazing plant. This is the most perfect centerpiece for your garden. You could grow this in a large pot, you can grow it in the garden, and it's cloud pruned. It's a work of art. In summer it's going to have beautiful white flowers all over these lovely green clouds of foliage. This is a really unique piece, and in the store we sell these for $1,500. So $1,500 in the store, but today, slip me a 20-cent bid. This is only got slip me a 20-cent bid, and you're in the running. If no one else bids, well there you are.
We've probably got to educate people how to do it too, because some people won't know. But we'll put a link in the comment section down below. Oh, it's already got $5.12. I don't know how it got 12 cents on it. That's kind of odd, but how do we do a 12-cent bid? All right. Well, anyway, there you go. Let's quickly show those. Do you mind? Yeah, we'll just show people how to do it. So. If you jump onto our website, and then we might need the other camera to be a bit more. Can we grab that camera? Oh, cool. Okay. All right. So on our website here, just jump to this live sale, see the live sales tab. I'm just trying to move my mouse on there. Click on that. So our website's hellohelloplants.com.au, obviously, and then this Indian Summer Autumn Plant Frenzies, which is the top post. Click on that. That'll get you inside, and just scroll down a little bit, you'll see the auction is now live, currently at $5.12.
Yeah, and so the only way to bid, you can't ring up, you can't just email us. What you do is you put your name here, and then you put your phone number there, your email there, and then you enter an amount. Now, once you've done this, you can sit there and you go 10 cents, 10 cents,
yeah, 10 cents, yeah, because once you put your details in, our website remembers them, so you can easily just continue putting your bids in. Now, we made it that way so that it doesn't take you a long time to put your bid in, basically.
And if you keep on putting in 10 cents, you can stay on top. You can be the name at the top.
That's right.
And you can psychologically destroy the competition. They say, oh, put up $5 and they're still on top of me.
Still, the margins aren't that big. All right, we're at 10. We've already gone up to $10, Chris.
Yeah, well, it's a wonderful plant. I imagine taking that home for $10.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's going to happen is I'm going to put it under the hammer, going once, going twice, going three times. When will I be doing that, Emlyn?
So at 1:50, so in an hour and 20 minutes is when we'll take it under the hammer. There's currently, there's actually 23 people bidding at the moment.
Right.
Because I got live website updates. Well, actually 28 people now. It's going bigger.
Now, look, I think now that there's a couple of people here, what I want to do is I want to tell people about, and it's Anzac Day tomorrow. Mm-hmm. And
here you go. We had to get these flowing in, especially from the...
Anzac Day is an important day for me because I knew my grandfather well. I was lucky to sort of grow up with him still alive. At any rate, he was a great horseman and a farmer and that, but he went off when he was 15. He snuck in illegally into the army, went off at 15, ended up a few months later a prisoner of war. And and he was a prisoner of war in Holland, I think, for quite a few years. And then came back to Australia and had a farming career, but he was a real digger. At any rate, Anzac Day is when you're legally allowed to play 2-up. And what we've got, we're going to have a 2-up school here starting at 11:30 tomorrow, 2-up school, and you can join the 2-up school. We've printed some 10 bob notes, and you can pick up the 10 bob notes. You can pick up the 10 bob notes, and you pick up the 10 bob notes at the counter for free, and you can gamble with them. They can't be redeemed for anything, so it's gambling where you can't lose your shirt. It's just for fun. So you can play 2-up, and that's really good because most 2-up games that I know of around Melbourne are all where people are gambling serious money. So you can have the fun.
Look, we don't even use the word gambling because it's not gambling. We're not using any money.
Oh, that's right. We're gaming.
We're playing. Actually, maybe do a demonstration. So we're going to make it's kid friendly, the version we're doing. So if you can do heads. So if you're betting on heads, you do this, Chris.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it for the audience because you're on camera?
Okay. So heads.
Heads is that one.
Now let me guess. You go like this.
Yeah, and then tails is buttocks.
Yeah. Right.
And then if you want to do odds, you can do heads and tails like that.
Really?
Yeah. Odds is that one. Yeah.
Wow.
So we're going to play it like that because if we have like 20 people in a ring, it's going to be hard to remember what they're bet on. So they've got to hold their position. We do the bid and then we see what it is.
Right, okay.
Yeah. But it's not gambling, there's no money involved.
Oh,
there's no prizes.
10 shilling notes.
Just
so
fun.
You could take home, if you do well, you could take home a wad of these 10 shilling notes, which are completely worthless.
Yeah, you can have some it's the same as real currency.
Yeah.
It's the same as real paper currency.
Yeah, so anyway, and so what happens is the person in the middle, he's the spinner, isn't he?
That's right. So you got the spinner, and then you got you got another person. I can't remember the name. It's like the judger or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So then you got your players. Yeah.
That's right. And so you all get round the circle, and
it can be one. It can actually be from 2 players to 101 players, up to 101 players.
Yeah, and what you can do, we've got a pie shop right here called My Pie, and you can grab yourself an Aussie pie. Get out there and gamble on the 2-up, and here we go. What's your bet here, Emily?
I'm not saying gambling. I'll do heads.
Okay.
You can't see us, so we're off camera. But.
Okay.
2 tails, 1 heads. Let's see.
Okay, so let's go.
Yeah. What did we get? You got to look at both coins.
Tails.
Oh, okay, I
2
lost.
tails.
So I would have lost, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's how it's done.
But you've won. You've won. You've got yourself 10 bob. There we are.
So you get 10 shilling?
10 shillings.
10 shillings, that's it.
So it is won.
So we're going to play that tomorrow for a bit of fun.
So you'll be able to come in and play that.
Game.
But that's not the amazing thing. The amazing thing is, I want you to have a look at these.
Yeah, that's not the amazing thing, that's right.
This is the amazing thing. We've got 500 of these to give away tomorrow. These are chrysanthemums. They're the traditional plant that you buy for your mum. Now you come in here, and every customer, anybody who buys anything tomorrow, the first 500 people, we've got 500 of these to give away, and the first 500 people that come in here the first 500 customers in here tomorrow get one of they're $15 each. They get one of them for free.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very colourful.
And you can give it to your mum, you can give it to the missus,
yeah.
or you can give it to your girlfriend, whatever you want. But come in here, buy anything, even if you only spend $2. We don't care how much you spend. There's no amount that you have to spend, but every customer coming up to the counter for the first 500, how long do you reckon it'll take before 500 people will come in?
Oh, about 2 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah.
No,
so what I reckon, you come in here, you grab yourself a chrysanthemum, you go over to My Pie, you grab a meat pie, and then you go over and you join the 2-up school and play like a real Aussie. Munch on your pie, gamble your 2 bobs madly, but you're not really gambling. And
there's no gambling, Chris.
There's no gambling.
There's absolutely no gambling.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, so you play with your 2 bobs, and anyway, so let's go. So that's an amazing day. A free chrysanthemum, grab a meat pie, go
just
play
have some fun and do some shopping, basically.
Yeah, and go play 2-up, have some fun.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, we look forward to having you tomorrow then, Anzac Day.
This could be your best Anzac Day ever.
I reckon it could be.
Yeah.
When have you played two-up, like for fun? You know what I mean? Like, no, it's gonna be great. All right, current bid on that $1,500 Myrtus Luma is $20.21.
I remember years ago, the only casino in Australia was in Hobart, and I was 17, and I was hitchhiking around Tasmania, and I was nearly out of holiday money. And I thought I'd try and double my money and playing two-up, and I lost it all. And so I ended up hitchhiking around Tasmania eating wild blackberries.
Really? Did you do it on two-up, the bet, the gambling?
Yeah, I thought I could double my holiday money, and I lost it.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you are. A guy told me a foolproof way to double my money, and I did it. But it wasn't quite foolproof.
Well, you know what's interesting about two-up though? You've got a 1 in 4 chance of doubling, so it's kind of it's a pretty exciting, if you actually are doing it for that purpose, it's a pretty exciting game.
I'm still heartbroken from losing all my holiday money when I was 17, so I reckon that I like the idea of gambling with funny money and not losing your shirt. That's what I like.
Hey, we better keep going through the live because we've got a few items to get through.
Yeah, we got lots of people coming in. They're finishing off property to put it on the market, and what you want is something big, bushy, and good looking. And here it is, Moon Bay Nandinas, and these are in 10-inch pots, and they're only $39.99. Look at the size, look at the quality. Half a dozen of these out the front of your unit you're putting on the market would look absolutely fantastic. $39.90, Moon Bay Nandina.
Get them while they're hot in the Growers Direct flash sale.
Now here we've got Dwarf Nandina, and these are little beauties, and they're just $8.99, and they get that bit of colour. People love that colour. If you're putting property on the market this winter, a bit of Nandina will put some real colour, a bit of warmth into the landscape. And look at these for $8.99, you can't go wrong. They were $12.99, really, really good value.
Growers Direct flash sale prices.
Now this is another great value for money plant. These are going to have white blossom in August. They're going to be covered in white blossom. These are nice and big, and they're evergreen, and people see there's a quality product, and this would be another really good product if you fixed up a bit of property to put it on the market. Hey, they're $24.99, but in fact you don't have to be putting a place on the market. These are great evergreen value. I've been building lots of these into my garden designs, and at $24.99 they're really big, beautiful evergreen value.
All right, get them while they're hot in the Growers Direct flash sale. These prices and products won't last long.
Now you look at this and you think, what's Chris done? He's put some dead sticks up for sale. But have a look up behind me. Look at that. Look at that. You buy these dead sticks and they'll be covered in that beautiful pink foliage. Look at that. Look, it's better than a flower. Amazing pink foliage for months and months and months in spring and into early summer. They're fabulous. These will start to leaf up in September, and they're incredibly colourful. Pinks and whites, beautiful colour. Grow them as a hedge, grow them as a specimen, grow them as a bush, turn them into a beautiful standard. Lovely bit of colour to put in the garden, and these are just $12.99. So $12.99, they're a metre tall. They'll give you a fabulous show in the spring. Now here we've got Nature's Medicine Chest, and in olden days, you look these up as a herb, that what this is here, this is your elderberry, but this isn't just any elderberry, this is an elderberry with beautiful purple foliage. This will have rich purple foliage in summer, and right at the beginning of summer you have purple foliage with beautiful white flowers. Now people use the flowers, they use the berries, they use the leaves, they use every part, and they use it as medicine for humans and medicine for animals. Lots of people traditionally would put these in the chicken house, and the chickens would feast on them, and they were really, really good for the chickens. So the flowers, the fruits. But what's interesting with this black elderberry here, you've got a Nature's Medicine chest with flowers and fruits and leaves that can be used, but you also have a beautiful showpiece with purple leaves and white flowers. Absolutely fabulous. Sambucus Black Beauty, just $29.99.
Alright, looking good on the Growers Direct flash sale, and thank you to all of you who've joined us. A few questions coming through, we'll answer those shortly. The auction is happening in the background as well. $1,500 Myrtus Luma, currently $30.
Now here you've got Dutch Box. Now Dutch Box, very, very tight green, lovely ball, very, very slow growing. These ones here could be 4 or 5 years of age. So your Dutch Box in a 10-inch pot, just $39.99. Now if you're after a low maintenance box hedge, Dutch Box is the lowest maintenance. Needs good soil, plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, good drainage, needs good conditions. But if you want a really low box hedge, a really dense box hedge, a really tight box hedge, a box hedge that you only cut once a year, you'd go Dutch box, and they're just $39.99.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale, limited quantities do apply.
Now here we've got standard English box. Now standard English box, these are the cheapest standard English box I've ever had. These are just $34.99. $34.99. You could grow these in a pot, grow them on the balcony, grow them in the garden, grow them in a little tiny garden. And these balls here, you trim them and they'll gradually get bigger and bigger. The trunk will gradually get thicker. It'll never get any longer. So if you want beautiful little standards, beautiful little topiaries, and these are fantastic, but they're really, really good for putting in a pot. And when you plant these in a pot, you can plant some beautiful flowers underneath. Something like a bit of white or pink bacopa would look beautiful under this in a pot, and then let this grow into a lovely big ball. At $34.99, you cannot go wrong.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale happening live right now.
I need a glass of water.
Great qualities. You need water? Yep,
Yeah.
no worries, we'll sort
So
that
here
out.
we've got English, Japanese box, direct from Japan, Japanese box. Now Japanese box is tougher, faster and lighter green than English box. So if you wanted to grow, say you wanted to grow a 6-foot box hedge, Japanese box is the way to go. If you've got a really poor soil, a hot dry spot, a windy spot, like these do really, really well right through Sydney and right through Adelaide. They do well in Melbourne, but they haven't really caught on in Melbourne very much. Also, if you want to grow one of those big box balls, your Japanese box is a lighter colour, faster and tougher than the normal English box. And these beautiful big Japanese boxes are just $19.99. They'd be about 50 centimetres tall, so really good size and good value for $19.99.
All right, and Matt asks, how to revive a fiddle leaf fig looking a bit sad? Should I change soil? If so, which one?
It's a matter of getting you might repot it. You might repot it, use a good potting mix like a good professional potting mix.
Yeah.
And a little bit of Osmocote in the potting mix. And then you don't want to water them too much. You need to water them really well, but only water them every sort of 12 or 14 days and have them in a warm, light, bright spot.
All right, there you go, Matt. Hopefully you're still with us, Matt. He asked the question a little while ago. We're trying to get you to your questions while we get through to live. All right, let's move on to this next one here.
16-inch box ball, just $149.99. That's great value, $149.99. You find people selling these for hundreds of dollars. So get this under $200 is a miracle. $149.99.
That's great. Yeah.
And you can plant these in a pot. Or what looks good is planting 3 of them or 5 of them in a group as a main feature in a garden. So mass plant them, in a pot at $149.99.
All right, excellent choice indeed.
So Tom Thumb 6-inch pot, $14.99. Now Tom Thumb is tougher than English box. It's really, really tough. It's tougher than English box. It'll take worse soil. And it grows faster. And it'll take more heat and more difficult conditions. It'll take extreme frost in the winter. And plant 4 of them to the metre. And these ones will give you a good start at $14.99.
All right, so our Growers Direct Flash Sale happening live right now. We can pick up these items at great prices. They are limiting stock, so you do need to be fast. If you do like anything you see here today, head over to our website, hellohelloplants.com.au. Click on the live sales tab. You'll be able to purchase any of these products. Also, there's a live auction happening in the background. Currently, we've got a top bid of $30.61 on a $1,500 Myrtus Luma.
My God.
I think we screwed up this week, Chris.
Yeah.
And there's a 10-cent battle off. At this point, they're laughing all the way to the bank.
Yeah, that'd be.
I don't know if it'll go up
if
much.
it goes off at that price, it's $1,470.
Yeah.
Discount.
Yeah, it's a real. This one. Oh, someone just popped in a $5 bid. They must have just got excited when they heard that we were talking about it. All right, if you do want to bid on it, there was a question actually saying, what website are you bidding on? So that's Craig asking that. If you go hellohelloplants.com.au, and there's a live sales tab. I did a little demonstration earlier. I might have to do another one later. A live sales tab, click on the top post, and inside you'll find that option.
Yeah, it's going so badly this week. It looks like normally we're 50% off. They're 50% off the retail price, but it looks like this week we're going to be 90% off the retail price.
I might actually see if our web developer who's here can put a live auction button on the homepage, so it's just easy and just click on that.
Yeah.
Only whilst it's live. We'll see if we can get that done.
Yeah. Okay, now here I've got a standard ficus. Now, standard ficus have got quite dear. A lot of nurseries are charged up 40, 50, 60 bucks for standard ficus. We've got these standard ficus. They're only baby ones, and they need a bit of trimming to get a nice big round head on them and a nice thick trunk. But all the hard work's been done, and these are just $29.99, and they're a great seller because lots of people love to be able to get a ficus and put them up the garden path. Like when you're buying standard ficus, most people buy 4 of them or 6 of them or 8 of them or 10 of them at once. So to get it for $29.99 is a great deal. So standard, and these, a little bit of trimming for 12 months. These will be a beautiful shape though, and they're only $29.99 for a standard ficus. Now here we've got a 3-foot standard Gardenia Magnifica. Now if you're looking for something really good to put in a pot, one of these in a pot with a few white bacopas underneath would be fabulous. And what these love is plenty of water, plenty of fertilizer, and in late spring they're going to have great big white flowers, like big white rose flowers, and they're going to give off the most heavenly fragrance. They're very, very strong flowers. They like beautiful. We've got special Gardenia potting mix. If you came in, got yourself some Gardenia potting mix, put plenty of fertilizer on, plenty of water, these will blossom into the most beautiful standards in a lovely big pot. But you could also grow them in the garden. Like gardenias do great around Melbourne in the garden. Prepare the soil nicely, and they're beautiful green foliage all year round. Big white fragrant flowers in late spring. Wonderful plant to have in the garden or have in a pot. And great big ones like this could cost a fortune, but these ones here we're doing them for $89.99. They're nice big, they're quite old, they'd be 3 or 4 years old at $89.99. Alright. Shop link in the comments section, guys. If you like any of these items, you can check those out there. What have we got next here, Chris? So what we've got here is your standard lily pilly. Now these are lovely, they've got lovely thick stems, nice big bushy heads. And these are, if you're jazzing up a property to go on the market, these are really, really well priced. I've had a few property developers in buying these last few days. These ones here are just $29.99. Look at the head on this. Look at that bit of head there. Look at that. Isn't that fantastic? Look at that lovely bushy head. Look how healthy they are. And for $29.99, you could go all over Melbourne. You won't get a bigger, better lily pilly for $29.99. And they're a great way to jazz up your garden quick smart.
Alright, grocery flash sale prices. Shop link in the comment section.
Okay, so what we've got here is female and male kiwi fruit. And at any rate, so a lot of people ask me how you tell which is which, and what you've got to do is lift up one of these leaves and you look under there and there it is. So you've got males and female kiwi fruit. And it's important because if you just get one of them and not the other one, you don't get any fruit, do you, Emma?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so just look under the leaf when you're buying it. If you can't see anything under the leaf, what you do is look at the label and it tells you whether it's a male or a female.
That's
so anyway,
right.
So male and female, and they're 32. And look at beautiful big healthy plants. Look how big and healthy that plant is there. $32.99. Beautiful big healthy plant. Is that the male one there?
That's the female one.
That's a female one.
Male looks tired because of 2 females.
Right, okay. So no worries.
One male
Okay.
services 20 females, isn't it?
No, 6.
Six.
That would overwork the male. Okay, so there we are. Kiwi fruit, 8-inch pot, $32.99.
Alright, beautiful. Only as part of this Growers Direct flash sale, limited quantities apply for these prices. Be quick.
So what we've got here is the cinnamon wattle. The cinnamon wattle is a beautiful cinnamon. It's not a cinnamon wattle. It's a cinnamon myrtle. So beautiful cinnamon myrtle, and you crush the leaf, and you've got the most magnificent cinnamon smell. And this is something you can use for your bush tucker. You grow this in your bush tucker garden, and you make it a bit of bush tucker. You give a lovely cinnamon flavour with this here. So cinnamon cinnamon myrtle.
Yeah. Can chuck
Just
it in
not-
your meat pie as well, can't you? A bit
Yeah.
of flavour.
Yeah, a bit of cinnamon flavour. $19.99.
All right, get them while it's hot. Only as part of the Growers Direct flash sale, and limited quantities do apply.
Now here we've got a Eureka lemon. Eureka lemons are great if you live south of the Divide and you're in an area with not too much frost. Eureka lemon is fabulous. It is great big fruit, really good lemon flavour. You know, a nice sour lemon, and not too many prickles. But the best thing about it is it fruits all year round. So if you want a really great lemon in your garden, this is the best lemon you can have for Melbourne and for all your southern parts of Victoria, and it is just $49.99.
All right. Currently smashing through our Growers Direct flash sale if you've just
Now,
joined
how's
us.
that auction going?
Yeah, the auction is happening in the background. Currently, we doubled since last time we spoke about it. More than double, which is great. Currently, $70.61. Abs is your top bidder with a $5 bid coming in strong. Myrtus Luma valued at $1,499. The Cloud Pruned Myrtus Luma, which looks absolutely spectacular as a centerpiece or as a feature tree in your garden. And definitely kind of like a landscaper's dream, isn't it? That,
Yeah.
What would you say? Like, isn't that the sought after sort of delicacy of the landscapers?
Yeah, that's right. It's an amazing sculpture that would lift any garden to new heights. Now have a look at this. We'll look at this exquisite product here. This is a finger lime, a lemon lime finger lime. At any rate, it's actually got fruit. See the fruit hanging there? It's sexually mature. It's been grafted. And it's sexually there. Have a look at this fruit here. See the fruit there? There's your fruit. So it's producing fruit now. But look at this label here, and what it does, it's like lemon flavored caviar. Beautiful. Imagine that on your dessert. It'd be absolutely wonderful.
That'd be delicious.
Yeah. So a lemon lime finger lime, and it's called, what's it called? It's called.
It says wild taste on it.
Gold Pearl. It's called Gold Pearl.
Gold Pearl.
And a beautiful delicacy to grow in your garden. Sexually mature, fruiting now, and $69.99. You get these. Lots of people got it for sale, but they're cutting grown ones that hardly grow. These grafted ones are good, strong growers.
Can I just make a small request to any of you guys who are bidding? Can the next person do a 39-cent bid? I hate seeing the 61 cents. I want to get rid of it. 39-cent bid, please. Or maybe I could do it. I don't know.
I
Just
love
get
that
on
auction.
to evens.
Look at that auction.
Auction $14.99 Myrtus Luma shaking in the background, 10-cent reserve.
I wonder, is she actually shaking it with her hand?
Yeah. We're paying someone by the hour to shake that little graphic there by the hand.
Yeah, they're going like that.
So please, can someone just do a 39-cent bid? Thank you.
Now here we've got green sapphire, so exquisite little green berries, beautiful flavour, and just $69.99. So treat yourself to a very different citrus experience with one of these citrus here. This one here is green sapphire finger lime, just $69.99.
And someone just asked, when will it start to bear fruit? I think that was regarding the lemon Eureka.
I reckon next summer you'll get your first couple of fruit forming.
Next summer?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so here we've got a Tahitian lime. Tahitian lime really lifts the flavour of things much more. It lifts the flavour much more than just a lemon. So I love Tahitian lime on my avocado. I love it on my fish.
Yes,
it
freshens it up.
just got that different twist. So if you've got a lemon tree, maybe now's the time to treat yourself to a Tahitian lime. It's a funny thing, if I had a choice, a lemon would be my first choice, but a Tahitian lime would be my backup choice. You know, to have that wonderful twist of flavour for either a drink or for cooking. Yeah, so treat yourself, and at $49.99 you can afford a Tahitian lime.
That's right.
Yeah.
And thank you to Tony did a 39-cent bid, but I could see they did the 39-cent bid twice, so now it's gone into a funny number. Don't worry about that. Sorry, it's just just a little thing I wanted to get into even numbers, but great job. It's the auction's currently $91.39.
Now, a Maya lemon is a hybrid cross between an orange and a lemon. And if you think the average lemon's a bit too sour, or if you like to make lemon juice and you want it not so sour, your Maya lemon is your not so sour lemon. And it also fruits really, really well at autumn and as you go into winter. So it's a very good late season fruiter. Again, it's for if you're the sort of person who wants 2 lemon trees, a Eureka for your first lemon and a Maya for your second lemon. Or the other thing with a Maya, in really badly frosty areas where you might have trouble growing a lemon, a Maya is actually the most frost hardy lemon of all lemons. So your Maya lemon, $49.99.
All right, get them while they're hot. These prices, gross direct flash sale prices, limited quantities do apply.
So here we've got a Japanese seedless mandarin, and so if you don't like spitting out pips, this is the one for you. And also the Japanese seem to have bred a beautiful tangy flavour into this one. So wonderful tangy flavour, highly productive, beautiful mandarin, and no pips to spit.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What is it? Pits to spit.
Yeah, pips to spit. No pips to spit. So there we are.
Say that
Japanese
10 times
mandarin,
fast.
$49.99. You can't beat that for value for money.
Fantastic indeed. Gross direct flash sale auction happening in the background. People are enjoying it. Going through our best items here. Limited quantities apply on these prices, guys. So if you do like anything you see,
now look at this.
Snap them up.
Washington navels, and they're forming fruit right now. Look at that. Look at that beautiful orange there. Isn't that fabulous? Now that'll be ready to eat in the middle of winter, that orange there. So it's beautiful Washington navel, lovely fruit. Now I love Washington navels. It's a late forming fruit, right in the winter when you need a bit of orange juice to keep you alive after getting the flu. Your Washington navel is going to come to your rescue. So Washington navel, Washington navel orange, $49.99, and they're fruiting now. They're fruiting away. Now what we've got here is a Manzanello in an 8-inch pot, just $24.99. That's a nice big. Now Manzanello are a good. They're good for the table. They're good for making oil. They're good for whatever you want. They're also good for screening out the neighbours. So grow them as a hedge, grow them as a feature tree, grow them and toperize them. As an all-rounder, you can't beat the Manzanello, and it's a very good, strong grower. So Manzanello olive, just $24.99.
Yeah, it's currently our gross direct flash sale. If you've just joined us, checking out some great items here on sale. Limited quantities apply on these prices.
Yeah, now we might just mention our amazing auction.
Yeah, no worries. All right, well, we've got currently an auction going on in the background. Chris, do you want to explain what it's for?
Yeah, look at this amazing cloud prune tree here. Let's have a look at this cloud prune tree. So this amazing cloud prune tree, years in the making. For sale, was for sale in the nursery for $1,500, but we put it up for auction, and boy, we've taken a big risk. Right now, this $1,500 tree, and the reserve is only 10 cents, so it's definitely, we can't be withdrawn because the reserve's only 10 cents, it can't be withdrawn from the market. It's only $115. Could you imagine getting this for just over $100?
Less than 10% of the actual cost.
Yeah, that's only 8% of its actual value. So it looks like somebody's in for a big bargain today.
Yeah.
Now one thing you could do, if you're a bit cunning, what you do is just keep on whacking 10 cents. So somebody puts $5 on it, you put just 10 cents on top of that, and you're in the hot seat. You're the winner. And when the hammer comes down, and you're 10 cents on top, and what you do is you just keep poking it for 10 cents. Type in 10 cents and just keep poking it.
There's currently 100 people in the auction room right now.
Wow.
Looking at this, so
Wow.
we
But
probably don't even need to talk about it anymore.
Yeah,
So if
but
there's 100 people's eyeballs on it, they're probably hovering around to make a bid. But you'll get it. The way to win it is get it to a place where you're obviously happy to pay, and then knock out your competition. You know.
yeah, whack a couple of $5 bids on at the end.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
One guy got it
Put 'em
real
into
cheap the
apathy.
other week. He just whacked $4 or $5 bids on, bang, 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 didn't he?
Yeah, and he's still got a good real.
And
all of them have been great deals. They've all been going
Yeah.
for half price, basically, more or less,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But this one here, I'm going to be very surprised if this makes half price.
It's,
Okay,
it's getting there.
so
Yeah.
a Ribes Black Currant, just $16.99. Now this will be producing black currants next year. They're really. I used to have a few of these in the backyard when I was a kid. And black currants, very easy to grow, very productive. What they love is a bit of compost, a bit of fertilizer, plenty of water, grow like crazy, produce fruit like crazy, and your Ribes Black Currant is just $16.99 for a nice big one in an 8-inch pot. Look at that, it's a fantastic deal.
Yeah, Growers Direct flash sale prices indeed, as we check out the items here in the sale.
So here we've got an aniseed myrtle. Now your aniseed myrtle, most amazing aniseed fragrance, awesome. Love it.
Yeah, it smells good.
Wow, heaven.
Did I make aniseed out of it or not? It just has a smell.
It's got the smell. The question is, could you make ouzo out of it?
Someone must try. Maybe an Aussie brewer.
Yeah. So anyway, so you could make Aussie ouzo. Aussie
That's a
ouzo
great
from,
name. I think you've said that before on one of these lives.
from aniseed myrtle.
Aussie ouzo,
And this
yeah,
is just
good.
$19.99. $19.99. Buy a couple of these and then get your own distillery and away you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could be the first.
Yeah, aniseed myrtle, beautiful fragrance. You can enjoy even if you never get to the ouzo bit, you can get to the fragrance.
That's great. Tom asks, any tips for truss tomato that starts to go off before the final tomato on the truss ripens?
Get it out in the sun. Get it in find the warmest sunny. If it's in a pot, get it in the warmest sunniest spot you can. Or, gee, if it's growing in the veggie patch, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Right.
Really.
Yeah, right, okay.
Pray for some warm weather.
Yeah. So why is that they all fruit at once sort of thing?
Oh, well, just they need a bit of warmth to keep them fruiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, now what I want to do is show you this leaf here. Have a look at this leaf. Now what you've got here is you've got your Frank J Red Point Maple, and they just passed their best with their autumn colour. They look fantastic last week, but there's that, look at the colour on that leaf there. Now, but what's interesting about the your Frank Jr. Red Point, what's interesting about it is that with your Frank Jr. Red Point, it's a hybrid, and what it is, if you go down California, down Southern California and that, they've got a thing called a silver maple, and the silver maple grows like crazy, grows anywhere, grows in heavy clay, takes the wind, takes the heat, takes whatever you want, but doesn't have really great autumn colour. But your red maple, which is up in the northeast of the US, right up into Canada, your red maple has fantastic autumn colour, but nowhere near as tough as your silver maple. What somebody's done is they've hybridised the red and the silver maple together, and they've got fantastic colour, but also hardiness. So if you were to live, say you lived maybe like Colac, or so hot and windy, Shepparton, so we're Bendigo, a hot, windy, not great soil, not great rainfall, and you want something that'll boom away and grow into a beautiful shape and have incredible red autumn colour. This is so much better than the pure bed red maple, and the colour is just as good or better. So your Frank Jr. Red Point Maple in a 13-inch pot, and it's well over 6 foot tall, and it is $99.99, and then you've got these beautiful 8-inch pots for $29.99. So $29.99 for an 8-inch pot.
All right, getting quick for our Growers Direct flash sale. Flash sale prices, limited quantities do apply.
So here we've got your Senkaki Maple. Now your Senkaki Maple is, if you want year-round colour, if you want to, say you've got a little tiny courtyard or a little sort of townhouse, and you've only got room for one tree, and when you've only got room for one tree, you start to think, this one has flowers, this one has autumn colour, what do I want? Well, here's one that has everything. This is your Senkaki Maple. Now let's run it through the whole year. So let's start off in winter. In winter, it has the most amazing scarlet red stems, beautiful scarlet red stems. Absolutely glows, and so if you put a light on or anything like that, absolutely amazing. Then in spring, the softest green maidenhair fern green foliage, beautiful soft foliage, and then as you go through summer, it starts to get pink tonings and gold tonings, and then as you go into winter, beautiful golds and reds and pinks and oranges, amazing colour, and then leaf fall and you're back to those beautiful red winter stems. So for year-round colour, a tree that doesn't have a bad root system, a tree that never gets too big, a beautiful grafted Japanese maple, a Senkaki maple. This beautiful big 16-inch maple is just $249.99.
All right, if you've just joined us, we're currently doing our Growers Direct flash sale. Please make sure to like this video before you leave. Share this live as well so your friends and family can enjoy these great prices.
Yeah, look at this amazing golden autumn colour. Now, I went up to Bright one year and I was making photographs for the website, and I was looking around for colour. And I was out the back of the main street there in the park, down by the river, and I saw off in the distance, I saw the most brilliant glowing gold I'd ever seen. And I thought, that's it, that's the ultimate golden tree. And I had to walk a few hundred metres to get to it. And it was a ginkgo. It was just a beautiful big bushy ginkgo. And so ginkgos, I think, have the best golden autumn colour of any tree. The golden autumn colour holds quite well, so you have golden autumn colour for quite a long time. So for beautiful golden autumn colour, you can't beat your ginkgo tree.
Yeah, they're pretty amazing. Even from the pictures, you can see they're super golden colour.
Yeah.
That's the one that's going to deliver for you.
But they're beautiful all year round. They're a really, really lovely tree. They're a Chinese native, and they're also, I think they're one of the oldest trees still in existence. I think these were around when the dinosaurs were here.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time. They're
one of the early sort of plants, yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of a very primitive conifer.
Oh right, wow, so interesting. Very beautiful though, yeah.
Yeah. So here we have, the Big Gem. Oh, I forgot to give you a price. I told you everything about that. We've got your ginkgo trees, and they are 2.5 meters tall, 8 foot tall, lovely thick trunk, nice and bushy, covered in fabulous golden autumn colour. You should drive out here and get one this weekend. We've got them for $99. I've seen them that big for $300. So for $99,
fantastic.
6 or 8 foot tall, golden autumn colour, nicely branched, thick trunk, $99. You will not get a better deal on your ginkgo.
Yeah, and what happens if you come in and purchase anything tomorrow, Chris?
Well, that's it. If you were to come in here and buy, even if you could spend $100, or you might just spend $2, you get one of these. Look at these here.
Aren't they?
Look at that here. I'll give you a close up. And we're giving these away so that you can give them to your mum, give them to the missus, or give them to your girlfriend. So there we are. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that fantastic?
Go the other camera, Chris. Go
so the first 500 people in here tomorrow. We've only got 500 of these to give away.
There you go. Look at that.
How long do you reckon 500 of these are going to last for? This is the most.
I reckon an hour or two maybe.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, look, I reckon you might get through to lunchtime. I really do. But anyway,
and then they're going to be gone.
Yeah. So you come in here, you buy a $2 plant, maybe you buy one of them packets of fertilizer, whatever it is that you need, or maybe you buy one of them ginkgo trees, and we bonus it with an amazing $15 chrysanthemum, maybe a yellow one.
Absolutely nothing. So that's only tomorrow only and in store only, actually.
And imagine how pleased your mum, your missus, or your girlfriend is going to be with one of these.
They're going to love one of those.
Yeah, you'll be right.
Hey, Garden 28 says their bougainvillea not flowering. Flowered before, had a good trim and hasn't flowered.
Yeah.
Probably not happy, or?
Yeah, I reckon what you want is Miracle Grow.
All right,
Miracle Grow has got a high phosphorus content and it really helps plants to grow.
There you go, Garden 28. Try that. Yep. Miracle Grow. Yeah. Good.
Right, so here we are. So oh look, I never finished the Big Gem Magnolia, did I?
No, you didn't even start it. We didn't start it.
And it went.
We went on a tangent.
Vicky. Right, so here we've got the Big Gem Magnolia, also known as the Exmouth Magnolia. Now the Exmouth Magnolia grows really, really fast. It's evergreen, it has great big dark green leaves, and it has giant white flowers with fabulous fragrance. So beautiful white flowers, fabulous fragrance, beautiful, really wonderful, fast-growing, tough evergreen magnolia, your big gem magnolia, and these are a really good deal. These are 8-inch pots and they're just $19.99. That's great value for an evergreen magnolia.
Excellent value indeed. And thank you for the like, guys. Keep them coming. Keep this live alive. Growers Direct flash
Now
sale,
what
flash
we've
sale
got
prices.
here is a fabulous black tulip magnolia in a 12-inch pot. Now black tulip magnolia is one of the most sought after magnolias. They're a rare grafted magnolia, and your black tulip magnolia, $129.99 in a 12-inch pot. Now a magnolia with a difference. This is your Pink Star magnolia, a 10-inch pot, and it is just $69.99. So $69.99 for a Pink Star. Now your Pink Star, it could be trimmed and kept as a bush. You could keep it 1.5, 1.6, 1.8 meters tall. It grows really thick and bushy, and it has these amazing sort of spidery petals like that. A lovely, gentle magnolia fragrance, and it flowers in end of September. So when it's still cold and a bit wintry, you've got these beautiful spidery pink, pale pink flowers with a lovely fragrance. And your Pink Star magnolia will set you back just $69.99 for a big bushy one. Look at that, look how big and bushy that is. $69.99, fabulous value for a Pink Star magnolia.
Yeah, and they get huge dinner-sized plate flowers on them, don't they? Those ones.
No, not the Pink Star. The Pink Star is a little spider flower.
Oh, it's a spidery flower. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so here we've got a Rufus lady palm in a 12-inch pot. Now I've had one of these in a pot in the house for about 12 years. Fabulous, long living, and what's good about them, a lot of your palm trees have like spreading fronds, so they spread out all over the lounge room. These are fairly upright, and so you can put them just in a corner and they don't take up too much space. And your lady palm is just $159.99 for a nice big advanced lady palm. So beautiful lady palm, $159.99.
Sindel asks, how does this all work?
Right,
the
well
whole thing.
let's explain how it all works.
All right, so basically what happens is Chris announces 100 fantastic items that are on special at Hello
It
Plants.
starts off, I go out to the growers.
Oh, you're going to go right back. Okay, yeah, go do that then.
Yeah, so what happens, I go out to the growers and I negotiate the best deals I can. I tell the growers that my customers are looking for some good deals. They got big garden projects to do and they need some good deals. I get some good deals from the growers, and then once we got the good deal from the growers, what we do is we assemble that 100 good deals. It all goes on a page. The deals make up a page, and if you were to go to that that QR code there, you can visit the page with 100 specials on it.
Yeah,
and then we go live and I explain all of these specials, what you can use them for, what they're good for, and how much they are and what you're saving and everything like that. And then people go online and they buy it, they ring up and they buy it, or some people just get the ute and go a van and come down to the nursery and buy up big and get what they want. So it's all different ways it happens, but you can buy it. And then a lot of people buy a lot of stuff and they need delivery, and we do free delivery all the way out to Traralgon, all the way down to Leongatha, all the way right down to the bottom of the peninsula, down to Geelong and right down to the Surf Coast. And then out to Ballarat and up to Bendigo. Free delivery. So free delivery over most of the really populated parts of Victoria. And to get that free delivery, you just have to spend $399. So $399 to get you that free delivery. So that's how it is.
That's sort of the whole. Yeah, that's the whole kit and caboodle. And if you do want to purchase anything online, you can do it right now. helloplants.com.au. And just go to our live sales tab at the top there and you'll find the current Growers Direct flash sale. And those items are available to purchase straight online, or you can come in store. Yeah, but there's something more amazing. Yeah. What's more amazing is our incentives. What it is that
some great the economy's a bit tough at the moment, and I've got 6 vans out on the road. I've got 40 or more staff to support. A big nursery full of plants, And to keep everything moving, I put on a bonus or an incentive program. Tell them about the bonus program. This is amazing. So you've got free delivery, you've got 100 items all going cheap, and then there's a bonus. So
That's
tell
right.
them about. So you've got an online bonus. Tell them about the online bonus.
I'm just pulling it up now. All right, so we might change the camera. You want to jump back where you were?
Yep.
Because I don't think many people will be able to see unless we're right up here. There you go. You can hop in there, Chris, and then
Yep.
the other camera hopefully can see as well. I'm not entirely sure. So inside this website here, it's Time to Plant webpage, and we scroll down a little bit. You can see some of our freebie tiers. So if you purchase in store $299, you get a free Gardenia Magnifica, or the choice of a 12-inch Chinese ginkgo, or the choice of a 12-inch Japanese maple.
So all of those are valued at $100. Now, if you were to spend, how much do you have to spend to get to this level?
Yeah, so that first one's $299 to get that. The next level is $399. If you spend $399 in store, you get your choice of one 12-inch weeping cherry or a 16-inch box ball or box cone. So it's crazy, like they're really good deals. And then the spend tier of $1,000 or over gives you the choice of a free 16-inch teddy bear magnolia or your choice of a 16-inch Senkaki Japanese maple. Both feature-sized trees, very beautiful indeed. Hopefully that explains it the best we can with the page there. And then we haven't forgotten, for those of you who want to shop online, we also have a free Gardenia Magnifica we're giving to every customer with any purchase.
Every customer who comes in here gets a free Gardenia.
All right, and we haven't forgotten you who can only shop online with us, and we got a spend tier there of different giveaways and promotions there as well.
Yeah, so for instance, if you were spending over $200, you get a beautiful big 5-foot Japanese maple. If you spend over $300, you get a beautiful pure silk Sasanqua camellia. And if you're spending over $399, you get a 13-inch Senkaki maple.
Yeah, and we've got some of the giveaways just in front of you here, Chris.
Yeah. So this is your $100
Giveaway
Japanese maple.
Central.
So a 6-foot Japanese maple for free for somebody spending over $199. So really amazing. Not only do you get cheap prices, but you got beautiful. Not only do you get cheap prices, but you got beautiful. There's your Sasanqua camellia, your 6-foot Sasanqua pure silk camellia, your 6-foot. All of these we're giving them away, and there's your teddy bear magnolias. But buy a $1,000 garden lot, you got this $400 teddy bear magnolia.
Yeah, and then probably the creme de la creme is the maple. And
yes, that's right. If you spend over $500, you get this beautiful red maple or this beautiful golden Senkaki maple, and then the most popular item of all is the forest pansy. When you spend over $400, you get this free forest pansy. So there we are. And there's your ginkgo. Spend over $200, you've got a $100 ginkgo for free. So, and we've been giving away hundreds and hundreds of plants.
Thousands and thousands of dollars of giveaways for you, the lucky customers.
Yeah,
all you have to do is come shopping for your garden and you get a freebie. One freebie per customer. Some of it's in-store only, but you can get online giveaways as well. We're the Temu of garden shopping.
So if you're putting together a garden project this weekend, come down, take advantage of our Grower Direct flash sale, take advantage of our bulk deals, take advantage of our free delivery, and take home a massive, beautiful free plant.
One thing, we better rush along with the live, Chris. One thing I did get implemented, it's gone now. We did have a little button here that got you straight to the auction, but if you did want to participate in that auction, you just go to the live sales tab, click on the It's Time to Plant Autumn Plant Frenzy at the top, and then you can scroll on down and you'll be taken into the live auction and you can start bidding away. We're currently at $145 for that $1,500 Myrtus Luma.
So it's still 90% off.
Yeah.
So here we have the Nishiki Hakura willow, and this is a beautiful standard one. This is the beautiful white and pink foliage on a standard. It's been grafted just here, and this is going to grow this spring into a beautiful big round ball with beautiful pink and white foliage. You might be able to see it up there on the screen. So a beautiful pink and white foliage, and you'll see it up here on the screen in a second.
Which one are you after? The Nishiki Willow?
The standard, yeah. Yeah,
Let it roll through. I'll let you know when it's up there.
So for a bit of spring colour, you can't go past your standard Nishiki Willow.
Yeah,
So
they look
you'll
really
see
good.
You'll see it as a standard here in a second.
It prunes up very nicely indeed. This one. Maybe we keep rolling along.
Yeah, so they are beautiful pink and white foliage, but all the pink and white foliage occurs on a lovely big standard. And what's good about this is that if you've got a wet boggy spot that kills the weeping cherries, or can't grow a standard rose, or can't grow a weeping birch, this will take heavy soil and wet feet and survive almost anywhere. It'll also take heat and wind and dip as long as you've got plenty of water. So let's go on to the next one.
Yep, Growers Direct flash sale prices. Shop link in the comment section, guys.
So here we've got it, the lilac Congo lilac. Now your Congo lilac has beautiful, fragrant, dark purple flowers. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous dark purple flowers. Probably one of the prettiest lilacs of all. And also those flowers tend to flower for a long time in spring. It's a very, very hardy sort of a flower. And your Congo lilac doesn't grow too big, makes a beautiful cut flower, makes a spectacular spring show in the garden. And your Congo lilac in a 10-inch pot, just $29.99. And like, you'd be hard pressed to get these for under $70 anywhere else. So Congo lilac, $29.99. So Zelkova Musashino. Now your Musashino is a lovely columnar sort of tree. It's a tall, narrow tree. So your Musashino, beautiful fine foliage. And I was driving past some of these this morning, and they have the most beautiful orange, burnt orange and burgundy autumn colour. So for fabulous autumn colour, for a lovely columnar tree and beautiful foliage and stuff, it's your Musashino. And your Musashino has been reduced from $149.99 to $99.99.
Oh, sorry, I realised I didn't get back to Sindel asked what is the current bid for. Maybe just quickly point to it. We won't drag on it too long, but just behind Chris there's a
so what you've got is
Myrtus
$1,500 Myrtus Luma. It's a cloud print Myrtus Luma. It has round green, trimmed into round green balls, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls. So it's a 7-ball topiary.
Cloud pruned.
Cloud pruned. Now here we've got your Agapanthus Peter Pan in an 8-inch pot, and it is just $3.99. So $3.99. Now Peter Pan Agapanthus is great for planting a border, and at $3.99 you can afford to plant a border. Look at a beautiful little plant you get for $3.99. Have a look at that there. So $3.99, beautiful. And like a lovely, it's not a scungy plant at all, it's a lovely strong little plant at just $3.99.
Alright, Growers Direct flash sale prices.
Agave attenuata 12-inch pot. This would be great if you lived in a windy or difficult spot. If you the sort of guy who wants something in a pot but you go away for weeks at a time and can't water, you'll find that this is the toughest. It's the most wind hardy, the most heat hardy, the most drought hardy specimen to put in the garden or into a pot. Really, really tough, and it's got a lovely sort of strong architectural look to it. And these are nice and cheap. For this 12-inch one here, you are going to pay just $34.99. So $34.99, Agave attenuata 12-inch pot. So here we've got our 10-inch pot tractor seat. Now these are beautiful big tractor seats, and anywhere else you're paying big bucks, but we're doing these for $49.99. So $49.99 for nice big 10-inch tractor seats. They're the trendy plant. They love a bit of shade. Put them on the, grow them under the veranda. Put them on the south, up against the south wall of the house. Beautiful big foliage, very, very trendy. Give you that really modern look to your garden. And $49.99 for an advanced tractor seat in a 10-inch pot is a great deal. Now here you've got your Brazilian walking iris. Now you're probably wondering how these irises walk.
That's how they walk.
Well, how they walk, I'll explain to you. What happens what happens is that these leaves, on the top of these leaves, a little baby iris forms, right? And it gets heavy and bushy, and when it's heavy and bushy, it falls down like this, and when it hits the ground, it grows, and then it grows up, and then it falls down and does it again.
Oh, this must look really
yeah,
nice.
And so one of these could walk right across, I think they come from South America, they could walk right across South America if given enough time.
Over time, yes.
Yeah. So Brazilian
probably
walking
have.
iris, I think they have lovely flowers, beautiful lush foliage, quite popular in sort of modern landscapes. So Brazilian walking iris is just $14.99.
Yep, get them while they're hot, guys. Growers Direct flash sale.
Could you get some water?
Yeah, oh, there's some here for you actually. It's just hiding. There you go.
Thanks.
And if you've just joined us, it's our Growers Direct flash sale. Please make sure to leave a like before you leave if you do enjoy this content today. And if you see any items that you like, head over to the website and you can bid on any of the products, or not bid, sorry, you can purchase any of the products you see here on the live at a great price.
Now what we've got here is a giant bird of paradise. So there it is, a giant bird of paradise. And giant bird of paradise are fantastic plants. They're the most versatile plant anywhere. You could, in Melbourne, you grow them out in the garden, you grow them out anywhere. You put this in a great big pot out by the swimming pool and give yourself that tropical feel. You could feel like you're in Bali having a holiday, and it just costs much cheaper than a Bali holiday, only 99 bucks each.
Yeah.
So you could, so there it is. You put it out in a pot by the pool. You grow it as an indoor plant. If you've got a restaurant or a nightclub or something like that, you'll find this is one of the hardest indoor plants you can get, and they add a real tropical flavour to your place. Grow it in the al fresco area in a pot, grow them in the garden, and then lots and lots of people buy a dozen or so at a time, and they grow them as a hedge. You can grow them as a hedge, so you can have them as a hedge, have them as a specimen in the garden, have them as a pot out by the pool, have them as a pot in the al fresco, or have them as a pot in your house, or have them as a pot in your office, your nightclub, or your factory.
Fantastic.
Very versatile, very hard to kill, and they just keep looking good no matter what you do to them. Giant birds of paradise. Now you did a big one like this, you'd expect to pay a couple $100. We're chucking these out for 99 bucks. The grower's done us a real deal on these.
That's really awesome. Yeah, that's a huge one for 99 bucks. Fantastic price. Again, limited quantities do apply, so be nice and quick on the Growers Direct flash sale.
Now what we've got here is your society garlic, and again your society garlic, most people that buy them buy 10 or 20 or 30 at a time, and that's because your society, and this is a nice strong little plant, and your society garlic is really good. Your society garlic is really good for making a border. And what's great about them, have a look at them there, look at the show, look at the beautiful blue flowers. They put on the most amazing, they flower for 5 or 6 months of the year, and they put on the most amazing show, and it's such a pretty delicate little flower. So society garlic, and they're so tough, they'll take frost, they'll take heat, they'll take drought, they'll take whatever you can dish out, and they look absolutely fantastic. So society garlic, 3-inch pot, just $3.99.
Get them while they're hot, get them while they're part of this Growers Direct flash sale. Shop online or in store.
And there's variegated society garlic. I love the variegated society garlic. I'm going to give you a close-up look of it. What it is even when it's not flowering, it's really, really pretty. It's got really pretty stripy little foliage on it. So we'll have a look at this lovely stripy little foliage. Have a look at that. And these are just $3.99. So like if you go down to your local nursery, even if you went to Manning's warehouse, what you'd find is that they got them in a 6-inch pot, and they're bigger than this, but they'll be like 14 or 15 or $12.99 or 40, you know, they're over 10 bucks. We're selling lovely strong little plants for $3.99 a 3-inch pot, and without taking out a special mortgage and getting mortgage insurance and all sorts of stuff, you can actually put in a beautiful border of them. It's not going to send you broke. If I was doing a border, I'd plant 3 of them to the meter. So say you're doing a 10-meter border, which is a big border, that would be $12 a meter. 10 meters would be $120. So $120 you could do a 10-meter border of these, make a beautiful border, maybe up the driveway or something like that. Whereas if you went to one of them big warehouse places and they charge you $13 or $14, that's going to be it's going to be like warehouse. 30, it's going to be nearly $500. So you could save $300 by buying these and doing a 10-meter border with these. So do 3 to the meter.
All right, get them while they're hot. It's part of the Growers Direct flash sales. Rush through the items here. Shop link in the comment section, guys.
Yeah. Now, wherever I travel in Victoria in summertime, you'll see that rich purple bougainvillea, and what that is traileri. Now, traileri flourishes where other ones struggle or wither or die. So it's really, really tough. So if you live right out the stick somewhere where it's very frosty and difficult, this is the one that's going to work for you. It's Bougainvillea magnifica traileri. Bougainvillea, and they're nice and cheap. We're doing these for $39.99. So $39.99, and you've got yourself a beautiful purple classic one. And this one here is Mahatma Gandhi, also $39.99. And Mahatma Gandhi is a real tough one, a beautiful sort of scarlet flower, not purple but scarlet, good strong grower, grows over most of Victoria, real beauty, and it is just $39.99. And here's one of my favourite bougainvilleas. I think if I was growing in a bougainvillea in a pot, this is a miniature one, it doesn't grow as big as the rest. If I was growing a bougainvillea in a pot, this would be my choice. It has a sort of an orangey pink flower, really unusual colour. I might even give you a close look at that. And the prettiest foliage. Have a look at this label here, and then look at that foliage there. Look at this label here, and look at that foliage there. Isn't that pretty? Imagine that flower and that foliage. Beautiful. And it's a nice compact one, so you could grow that. It's what's called a bambino. And it's a small grower, and you could grow that in a pot and really enjoy that in a pot.
Imagine having that in the wine barrel.
Oh yeah,
that'll look really good, wouldn't it? It's a good idea.
I tell you, you couldn't go wrong with one of them in your wine barrel.
Look beautiful. Wine barrels are on sale as well on this Growers Direct flash sale.
So what we've got is your hot pink carpet in a 6-inch pot. These are beautiful. Like if you've got a big embankment to cover, or sort of an old little hill at the back of your place, you want to cover it with green and have beautiful pink flowers. Look at those pink flowers there, beautiful pink flowers in the springtime. And these are so cheap. These are in a 6-inch pot, and we're giving them away for $6.99. I'd plant, if I wanted to cover something up quick, I'd plant 2 of those a square metre, and you'll cover the nature strip, cover that bank, cover it really, really quickly. With 2 to the square metre, just $6.99. So you can do a whole square metre of this for about $14.
All right, get them while they're hot as part of the Growers Direct flash sale. Just checking out ground covers right now. Make sure to like this live before you leave and share it.
Now I searched for years to get this. This is your yellow pig face, and your yellow pig face has those amazing, look at those yellow flowers like that. So if you don't want hot pink in the garden, you want a lovely soft yellow, there it is, a beautiful yellow pig face, beautiful. So yellow pig face, and we're putting out nice big ones in a 3-inch pot so you can afford them. Just $4.99, and you can cover whatever you want with beautiful pig face and with lovely big gorgeous bright yellow flowers. They're big flowers. The flowers about this big, like that.
Yeah, beautiful. Add a bit of colour to your rockery or garden bed.
Now I think the plant that I probably most often use, the plant that I would most often use in my garden designs, is the old cousinet. Your cousinet, it's a casuarina, which is a type of tree, and it's a type of tree gone wrong. So instead of growing up, it just grows flat on the ground. It's one of the strongest, toughest ground covers you can get. It'll cascade over a wall, it'll cascade over an embankment, it'll make a giant lawn. It grows under other trees, so you can use it in the shade of other trees. And one of these will cover a square metre in no time at all. A little bit of water, a little bit of fertiliser, nothing fussy about your old cousinet. Really tough, easy to grow plant. And we've got these nice big 6-inch pots, and they're lovely big pots. Take a close look at that. And they're just $26.99. So $26.99 gets you a cousinet, a beautiful cousinet. In a cousinet, and a cousinet, when I'm doing garden designs, I tend to mass plant them, and they look fantastic when they're mass planted. They look beautiful coming over a fence or a wall like that. And now we've got the spider plant. So here you've got the Spider-Man of the plant world. It's called the spider plant. Now this does amazing things. This will clean the toxins, clean the mold, clean all the disgusting stuff out of your house. So you can grow this in the kitchen, a good area to clean up. Grow it in the bathroom, grow it in the bedroom, give it to the kids. And what happens, if you grow this up on a table or up on something like that, you've got these beautiful, all these babies form. Look, there'd be about 100 babies there, and they cascade down, and as it gets older they'll cascade down further and further. So beautiful, really beautiful, beautiful indoor plant with a lovely feel to it.
Yeah.
And if you want, and if you bought one of them and collected all the babies, you could fill your whole house with them in no time. You could give them away as Christmas presents. So spider
Yeah.
plant, 6-inch pot, just 14. This is a 16-inch pot, a nice substantial plant, and it's just $14.99. Take a look at that, $14.99. And look, it's already starting to have babies. It's just $14.99. So there you are.
Yeah, absolutely
6-inch pot.
beautiful. Only as part of this Growers Direct flash sale. Get them while they're hot. These prices don't last. Do need to be quick. If you do see something you like, you do need to snap it up quickly. As customers are purchasing these products in the background, sometimes you do miss out on the good prices. So shop link in the comments section or come in store. 1477 Sydney Road, Camfield. We're open Anzac Day. All right, let's get on with the next product.
A nice big Dichondra Silver Falls. Now, Dichondra Silver Falls, very versatile plant. You can make a lawn with it, you can grow it over an embankment, you can grow it in a hanging basket. I'll often plant them with other plants in the bottom of the basket or the bottom of the pot, so they fill up the bottom of the pot. You can plant them underneath or between other plants, grow a large lawn. Very, very versatile, very easy to grow. At Silver Falls, just $21.99 for a nice big full hanging basket. Have a look at that. So $21.99, take a look there, $21.99. So $21.99, and you've got yourself a nice big bushy Silver Falls. So there we are.
Great for a ground cover, great for hanging pots. All right, Growers Direct flash sale. What's the next item here?
Prior to your white star creeper. Now, prior to your white star creeper are dotted with little white stars. Sometimes they got a little, sometimes they got a lot, but it's a lovely soft green moss-like plant dotted with little white stars. Dotted with little white stars, looks absolutely fabulous. And it's like this for, it has the little white stars for 7 or 8 months of the year. So prior to your white star creeper, put it round the pavers, grow a little lawn, grow it in a hanging basket, throw a few in the cottage garden. Really wonderful plant to have, very easy to grow, and $10.99 for a beautiful big 8-inch pot like that. Look at the size of that. Some people will be selling 6-inch pots for more than that, so $10.99 for a beautiful big pot.
All right. Our auction's the hammer's about to come down in about 9 minutes, so get stuck
So
into it.
here we've got dwarf chalk sticks. Now these, your normal chalk stick can grow quite big. It can fill the whole garden or pot or whatever you put it in. These are dwarf ones, and these are going to very slowly make a very petite little chalk stick. I mean, yeah. So for a nice small chalk stick, and your dwarf chalk sticks are just $4.99.
All right, Growers Direct flash sale. The bid is about to open up soon
Now,
for the $1,500 Myrtus Luma.
White thyme makes a beautiful lawn. A beautiful ground cover, and I'll give you a close look at this. It's lovely, and it's edible too.
Looks good. And you can eat. You can put it on your pizza. Yeah.
For outdoor, like under
Yeah.
great sun,
Yeah, that'll be fine. Whereabouts you live?
reservoir,
Reservoir. Yeah, in a sheltered spot outside, fine. Yeah.
no shade and nothing.
Yeah.
All right, Growers Direct flash
that?
sale happening live right now, as you can see on your screen.
Which
Everything
one
is
is it?
live. Customers in the background going berserk to
What?
get these products.
Kentia
If there is
undercover.
anything, if you are enjoying
Yeah.
this live, please leave us a like.
Yeah. So what
Smash
we've got
that
here is
like
a
button right now.
white thyme,
Here we go.
and a lovely big plant. Look at the size of that, and you can use that for a ground cover. Maybe show them a bungalow palm or something. White thyme. So white thyme there. Use it as a ground cover, hanging basket, and for 4 or 5 months a year, it's covered in beautiful white flowers. And when you rub your hand over it like that, beautiful fragrance, lovely thyme fragrance. And white thyme is something you could use on your pizza, or use in your salad, use in your cooking, and use it as a beautiful plant to have in the garden.
That's amazing. You can eat it as well, and then it's actually quite beautiful. It's like a all-rounder, you know.
Yeah.
All right, Growers Direct flash sale. Get through the items here.
Right, so what we've got here is we've got a ornamental grape, and the ornamental grape is beautiful. It's a fast growing thing. It's something that has great big luscious foliage. It can grow over the top of the pergola. It can grow around the veranda. It can cover the ugly old fence. It grows really, really quickly. And in autumn, you have the most amazing burgundy to bright scarlet autumn colour. And we've got lovely big bushy plants. A couple of these will cover your pergola or your veranda in no time. And we've got beautiful big plants for $32.99. So just $32.99 for a nice big ornamental grape. Look at the size and quality of that. Beautiful for $32.99. Acmina green screen. So your Acmina green screen in a 12-inch pot is just $99.99. So $99.99 for an Acmina green screen in a 12-inch pot. Now your Acmina green screen is frost hardy, the bugs don't eat it, got beautiful fine foliage, grows quick but doesn't grow too big, trims up into a beautiful thick green hedge with lovely fine foliage, and with bugs eating a lot of the different lily pillies on the market, particularly as a beetle getting stuck into them, this is a really good investment because it's one where you won't have to be spraying because it just looks after itself. And this Acmina green screen, a 12-inch pot, reduced from $149.99 to $99.99. For a 12-inch pot, 1.6 metres tall, $99.99 is a great price. Plant them about a metre apart, they're terrific. So what we've got here is Acmina ruby tips. Now ruby tips is the bugs don't eat it, it's very, very tough, but in springtime when it starts to grow, it has beautiful ruby coloured new growth. So if you want a bit where the green screen's all green on green, this is nice red on green, and this is a 12-inch pot, and it is just $99.99.
All right, is that
ruby tips, or $89.99. So it's $10 cheaper, and you've got red tips. So you're getting red tips and saving $10. What a wonderful deal!
Even better. All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale with some great prices on these products. Shop link in the comments section down below. Now Jennifer Susan, this is an enormous camellia here. This Jennifer Susan here is in a 12-inch pot, and it's been reduced to $79.99. There'd be nurseries charging a couple of $100 for these. Now these have beautiful pink flowers. That's beautiful pink flowers, lovely fine foliage, great for a hedge, great for a screen, great for a specimen in the garden. Grow them in a pot, you'll find them really, really hardy and versatile. And Jennifer Susan, 6 foot tall for $79.99, a fantastic deal, normally $149.99. That's right, our auction, and the hammer goes down in just 3 minutes, guys. Keep the bids coming in. It's starting to rise a bit now as the tension builds. Growers Direct Flash Sale, auction happening in the background, $1,500 Myrtus Luma on the line.
So what we've got here is shell pink. Now this is a shell pink Sasanqua, soft pink around. But look at the number of flower buds. Look at the flower buds you've got there. You've got hundreds and hundreds of flower buds. This is going to flower and flower and flower and flower for weeks and weeks and weeks. So lots of flowers for lots of weeks, and it's a shell pink Sasanqua.
All right, hammer's about to come down, guys, on that auction. Stay tuned. A couple of minutes to go.
So here we've got your pencil pine. Now this is a Glauca pencil pine. Glauca pencil pine, dense, sort of slightly blue foliage, not many nuts, very, very fast growing. Plant these, look after them, and these will be nearly 1.6 or 1.8 metres high within a year's time. So Glauca pencil pine, just $24.99.
All right, Growers Direct Flash Sale, keep it coming, guys. The auction's heating up in the background. Got a couple of minutes to go before the hammer starts striking down.
So 10-inch Ficus Co. Now Ficus Co doesn't have as bad a root system as your other ficuses, has less roots, it's very lush, and it doesn't grow so big. It's really only about a 4-metre tree. So if you want a ficus that you can really contain, it grows very good in coastal situations. It's really, really very hardy, very easy to grow, and a beautiful ficus to have. So Ficus Co. for a nice safe ficus, and in a 10-inch pot they're just $39.99.
Yeah.
And a 16-inch pot.
How much are they in the 16-inch?
So a beautiful big 16-inch pot Ficus Co. is just $159.99. So there it is there, $159.99. It's leafier, denser, bushier than your normal ficus, and not as bad a roots, and not going to grow so big. And $159.99. So there we are.
All right, auction's heating up, guys. Got 1 minute to go. Keep the bids coming in. Make sure you're happy with your bid. Still under half price on that $1,500 Myrtus Luma current bid. $397.
So it's starting to get serious.
Starting to
isn't
get
it?
serious. There's 105 people in the room.
Wow.
Yeah, we'll start the hammer up. You're gonna have to start it after this item, Chris.
Okay, so we're going to do the next one, and that is
Jump into
a
it.
ficus, a 13-inch ficus flash. Now this is the ficus deal of a lifetime. I'm 6 foot tall. Look at the size of this ficus here. Look at the ficus. And a ficus flash is the most popular ficus on the market. Normally a 6 foot ficus, you're going to pay a couple of $100. These are over 6 foot, and they're $99.99. So $99.99 for a ficus flash. Ficus flash is the way to cover up those neighbours in a flash, the way to block out them flats next door in a flash. Ficus flash covers up in a flash. Fantastic ficus, tough, fast, easy to grow. Melbourne's most popular ficus, and normally $200 or $300 to over for 6 foot or more. $99 for a 6 foot ficus in a 13-inch pot. Well, it's over 6 foot, it's probably 7 foot. So 6 or 7 foot ficus in a 10-inch pot, $99.99.
Fantastic. Now we've got we're going to jump over to the auction now because it's already 150, and just want to let you guys know we do have some very exciting items. Just only a few more to get through on this sale, so please stick with us even after the auction, and we'll just go over those last few items on the Growers Direct Flash sale. Shop link in the comment section. There's 105 people right now actively in the bidding room. Not everyone's bidding, but I guess they're all watching to see what this goes for. Right. And we're currently at, before we start doing the hammer striking,
Let's get it out and show it to
see if it
people.
settles down a bit. We're at $485.95 for a $1,500 cloud pruned Myrtus Luma. So this is the kind of, what would you call this, like a bougie? What kind of people have these sort of like big focal centerpiece thing? And it's really in at the moment, isn't it? This sort of.
These could be like in a Zen garden, a very modern garden. Maybe you go and get yourself a really fabulous big pot, and you put this in a big pot and put it in your courtyard. It needs a half a day's sun. It needs to be clipped a couple of times a year, a little bit of fertilizer, watered regularly. So basically this, you might have a small courtyard. This could be the centerpiece of your courtyard. You could be doing a wonderful modern garden. I remember when I was a child, my dad used to go to a nursery to try and sell some of his products to the old nurseryman that was there. And he had one of these at the front of his house. And I used to run down through the nursery and just go down and look at it. I couldn't believe how beautiful and amazing it was. And I never thought I'd be standing there sort of 60 odd years later and auctioning one off.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but I used
Did
to
they
go...
cloud prune them back then though? Or?
Yeah, they did. This old nurseryman had a beautiful old nursery. It was his name was Lucas, same surname as mine.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he had Rosemont Nursery in Montrose.
Yeah.
And at any rate, he had one of these in front of it, sort of between the house and the retail part of his nursery. And I used to think it was such an amazing wonder. I'd actually go there with my dad, run down the back of the nursery, just stand and look at it. So
that's really exciting. Well, it's good that you had a little talk and you had your story, because it plateaued. We boosted up here. People are going wild in the auction rooms. 182 people currently in the auction room.
I think I better talk about this a bit more.
We better talk.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, keep bidding, guys. Keep bidding in the background.
So your Myrtus Luma is an evergreen, and when you trim it or touch it, the leaves have amazing fragrance, and then gorgeous. And then in summertime, it'll be covered in the most beautiful fine white blossoms. This fabulous fine white blossom, and gradually the trunks will get thicker on this. You can train it so that these clouds get a little bit bigger and bushier, and this over time can become the most amazing thing in your garden. So this is a chance to take your garden up a level, up 2 levels or 3 levels, depending on the state of your garden now.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you won this, you know, one thing you could do, you could come in and go over our free garden design and work out how to incorporate this into your garden.
That's a really good idea. And actually, I wanted to say that the good thing is now that the price is at $545, you've qualified for the free delivery now, which would have been a nuisance before. It was when it was under $400, it would have actually been a nuisance to try to figure out how to get that home. But now you've got free delivery. It looks like there's a big battle between two of our most, like our top fans here, Abs and Reese. I believe both of them might be previous winners. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm definitely sure Reese has won before. Oh, I could be completely wrong. I've definitely seen these names before, but good on you guys. Get in there, whoever wants. There could be a dark horse. There's 214 people watching in the auction room.
What I reckon is whoever wins this is going to get a free delivery, as long as they're not in the UAR or something.
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, what?
I don't even know where that is.
Oh, it's over in the Middle East.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, as long as you're sort of somewhere in Victoria and you
qualify. Yeah, that's right.
You qualify. We'll deliver this with our truck, which has got the lifter on the back. I don't want to put in a van because it's too beautiful a sculpture to be squished in the back of one of our vans. So we've got a couple of nice trucks, so we deliver it with the truck.
All right, Abs and Reese battling it out.
Yeah. So at any rate, where we're at 558.25.
Oh, Amanda's jumped in. You want to start? We'll start bringing the gavel down.
Yeah, so what do you reckon? 558.25.
We're at 558.25, less than half price.
So
for this,
563.25.
Yeah,
so 563.25 going once. 560.
No, 568.
568.25 going once. 568.25 going twice.
573.
573.25 going once. 573.25 going twice.
578.
578.25 going once. Now I reckon the way to win this is to whack in 3 or
588. 588.25. Yeah, someone's doing a cut. There's
what
a few
they
doing
want to do
a
is
couple.
throw a few $5 bids, 4 or 5 $5 bids, and knock out the competition.
No one's doing 10 cents this time.
So it's still
603.
It's still under half price. It's still under half price. So 603.25 going once.
608.
608.25 going once. 608.25 going twice. 608.25.
618.
618. 618.25 going once. 618.25 going twice. It's starting to plateau, isn't it?
Nah, 628.25. It's just our website's a bit slow.
628.25 going once.
There's over 200 people trying to bid.
Wow.
Yeah, so 634.
So what somebody needs to do is jump out in front, whack a few, sort of chain a few $5 bids like that and knock out the competition.
They can do it. 649 still
so
rising.
649.25 going once. 649.25 going
Oh, it could be good. Twice. Yep, go twice. 649.25 could be the winner.
649.25.
Wait for this refresh. Nah, went up. 654.25.
654.25 going once.
All right, let it go.
654.25 going.
Wait for it.
Going.
661.25.
661.25 going once. 661.25 going twice.
667.
667.25 going once. 667.25 going twice.
673.
673. 50, 673.25. 673.25 going once.
Twister.
What?
679. 679.
679.25 going once.
Amanda's going for it.
679.25 going twice.
684.
684.25 going once. 684.25
Might hit 700, I
going
think. 688.
688.25 going once. 688.25 going twice.
694.
694.25 going once. 694.25. Someone's getting a real bargain today.
696.
It's still less than half price. At $7.50, it'd be on half price, wouldn't it?
Amanda's back on top. Yeah, so you're under half price.
So you're under half price at the moment. And let's
Free
take another. Let's
702.
show it to them again. Let's show them this
Show them
Myrtus
again.
Luma.
Yeah, it's still going up.
Have a look at this Myrtus Luma here.
You got to outbid each other, guys. You might want to whack a few more fives just to get them out of the bag. So you showing? What are you doing?
We're just showing them what they're bidding for. We're just giving them a fresh look at it.
All right,
And also, I
staying
want
on
to, now, if you come down here and buy anything tomorrow, you get these beautiful chrysanthemums. Look at that chrysanthemum. Anybody, you come in and spend $2 and you get a beautiful chrysanthemum for your mum or your missus or your girlfriend. So there it is. So that's the first 500 people tomorrow get one of these chrysanthemums. First 500 customers tomorrow get one of these chrysanthemums. But let's get back into it.
All right,
So
$7.24.
we're still under half price. So $724.75 going once.
$7.25. Abs.
$725.75 going once. $725.75 going twice. $731.75. $731.75 going once. $731.75 going twice. $731.75 going.
Oh, $7.39. Jumped right up.
$739.75 going once. $739.75 going twice. $730.
9, yes, 75 going twice.
$739.75 going.
This might be it.
Going.
Is it it? 7.45.
$745.75.
There's two people battling out, Amanda and Reese. Yep, $7.45.75.
Reese is an old player. Is Amanda
There's
a
an old
new player?
Amanda might be new, yeah. Amanda's
Yeah.
new. 747.70. Abs has come back in.
So $747.75 going once.
Go.
$747.75.
752.75 going half price now.
$752.75 going once. $752.75 going twice. $758.75
Still
going.
climbing.
$758.75 going once.
$759.
$759.75 going. I reckon they're running out of steam now. We're just going
Yeah,
up a
seems
dollar
like
at
it.
a
They're
time.
going down the dollar bids.
So $759.75 going once.
$760.75.
$760.75 going once. $760.75 going twice. $767.75.
$766.75.
$766.75 going once. Who's that?
That's Reese.
$766. He's a serious player, is he? $760.
Yeah, twice. Yep, for Reese. Yep.
$766.75 going twice. $766.75 going.
67 Amanda.
$767.75 going once. $767.75 going twice.
768.
$768.75 going once. $768.75 going twice. $768.75 going.
It looks like it's gone at 774.
$774.75 going once.
It's very slow. There's 320 people on the
going
page.
twice. $774.75 going.
$780.
$780.75 going once.
Just wipe them out.
$780.75 going twice. $780.75 going. How many people in the room?
Is that 320 in the room? That's it.
$780.75 going 3 times. Going.
Yeah,
Go,
down.
go.
He's got Reese. Yeah, Reese got it. 780.
Is that his Reese's third win?
I think it's his second or third win. Good job, Reese. Well done. All right, you scored nearly 50% off. Like,
Wow.
good job. Well done. All right, good job to all the players. And Amanda and Abs, you did so well. You hung in there till the end. But unfortunately, Reese wiped you out. And we ended on $780.75 for the auction. That was an exciting one.
Which is almost 50% off.
Yeah, it's almost, it's very good. And you get a free delivery with that. We ended up with, in the room, there's 445 people watching inside the room, yeah. I don't know how many people are watching on social media, probably not many, but in the room was great. There was a lot of fun in the auction room today. All right, we better finish this live. There's still some really fantastic items in the sale, so please stick around for that. Congratulations to Reese. One of our team will contact you. I believe you've won in the past, so you know the drill. Just need to get it paid within the 24 hours, and you qualify for free delivery, so it's even better. All right, well let's continue this live, and there's just a few more items to get through in this sale. Fantastic items to check out, and we're open open Anzac Day, open all weekend. Come and enjoy these deals.
I was saying to a mate of mine the other day, he's in the business, and I said to him, I reckon this is the year of the bay tree. And he said, no, I reckon it's a decade of the bay tree. And what it is, bay trees have become really, really popular. People use them as hedges, as specimens, they toporize them. There's lots and lots of people using bay trees in lots and lots of ways. They're very, very tough, beautiful green foliage. You can grow a hedge, you can still go out and pick a couple of leaves and stick them on the roast lamb. So bay trees, beautiful trees, a lovely old-fashioned herb. And bay trees, look at this one here be 1.4 metres tall, $39.99. Lovely healthy 10-inch pot bay tree, $39.99. I think you could hunt all over Melbourne and you would struggle to get bay trees this big, this cheap. So $39.99. Normally a 1.4 metre bay tree you could expect to pay 70, 80, 90 bucks.
All right,
so let's have a look.
Flash sale prices.
So here we've got Ligustrum undulatum, and this is a fast growing box style plant. You can make a 1 metre hedge in 1 year, a 2 metre hedge in 2 years, a 2.5 metre hedge in 3 years. Thick and bushy, easy to cut, easy to work with, really, really tough, lasts a lifetime, and you really can't kill it. So box leaf privet, these are 1 metre tall and they're just $12.99.
Yep, go straight flash sale prices. Check them out on the page.
So here I've got a Lombardy poplar. It's about 8 foot tall, and we're doing these beautiful 12-inch Lombardis for $69.99. Look at the lovely golden autumn colour. Now you could plant these on your place. Now if you plant these on your farm or country property, pump the water into them, keep the grass and weeds away, you could have this up 5 or 6 metres in just 2 years and change the whole look of your property and give it that classic old Aussie farm look. So Lombardy poplar, 8 foot tall, 12-inch pot, $69.99.
All right, get them while they're hot. Flash sale, link in the shop link in the comment section.
8-inch backyard bliss, just $34.99. Now backyard bliss, the most popular lily pilly in Melbourne. They have those beautiful sort of burgundy tips, they're lovely dense fine bushy foliage. A really good lily pilly for just $34.99.
Gross direct flash sale prices. Get them while they're hot, get them while they're cooked. Limited quantities do apply.
Could you tell them about how to buy this stuff and about getting it delivered?
Absolutely, yeah. You head over to hellohelloplants.com.au and here you'll be greeted with, if you head over to Hello Hello Plants, you'll see our live sales up the top. You just click on that and at the top you've got our autumn plant frenzy, Indian summer, because we're having an extended summer here in Melbourne. And on here you'll find all of our amazing specials and plants that we've looked at on today's show, and you'll see the discounted prices there as well.
Yeah, and you can buy online, you can buy over the phone, or you can just drive down here and load them up.
Yeah, that's right. You can buy online, come in store, do what you got to do. But yeah, they are limited. We don't have heaps of quantities for each item, so you do need, if there's something you really like, you should just jump on it and get it. As it's seasonal, you know, we don't always have stuff that looks this amazing at these prices on different varieties. So we really do mean it when we say if there's something you see you want to get it, just go for it now in the sale. You won't get better prices than this.
Now what I've got here is a 12-inch pot big red lily pilly. Now your 12-inch pot big red lily pilly, beautiful and big and bushy, absolutely fabulous. Now 12-inch pot big red lily pilly, look how thick and bushy that is. And what happens with your big red is every time it grows, there's these great big leaves and they're bright red. So this is going to turn bright red 3 or 4 times a year. It'll just turn lovely and bright red with lovely big leaves, and it has a beautiful texture to it. And normally, and this is the thickest, bushiest ones I've ever seen for this price. And this big red here is just $119.99. It's over 1 metre tall and it's so thick and bushy, this will make a beautiful hedge at your place. Now here you've got your resilience lily pilly. Your resilience resists bugs, resists disease, resists fungus, resists everything. It's a really tough lily pilly, and it's lovely and lush. And look at the size of it. And this is just $119.99. It's well over 1 metre tall, really, really bushy. At the start of a big, if you need to block out the neighbour, if you need to block out the traffic out the front of your house, if you need a bit of privacy for your bedroom or your lounge room or your swimming pool, this is the one to be looking at. Look at the size and the bushiness of this for $119.99. Now if you plant lovely bushy ones like this and water and fertilise them, you could have a 2 metre bushy hedge in just 1 year. So there it is, the Resilience Lily Pilly, big and bushy, $119.99. Now these lily pillies just keep getting better. This is your straight and narrow. This grows tall and skinny. It's very dense. It has beautiful foliage. And here's your straight and narrow lily pilly, just $119.99. It's over a metre tall. It's very, very bushy, lovely fine foliage, beautiful healthy specimen, unbelievable for $119.99. Now here we've got your 8-inch, some people call this a Stumpy Joe. Properly it's called a golden biota, or a Biota nana aurea is the really technical correct name. So golden biota, Biota nana aurea, or Stumpy Joe. So there it is, and anyway, this grows into so you can trim it up a little bit. It grows into a lovely round golden ball. Very traditional in an old style garden to put these up the driveway or along the front fence and have it, and because they grow nice and even, so you get these lovely, you make lovely rows of nice even golden balls that don't grow too big, that are easy to look after and really, really tough. And these 8-inch pots are just $24.99 for a decent sized golden biota. Now smaragds, it's been hard to get big smaragds. Smaragds are good. You can grow them in a pot. It's a medium-sized conifer that doesn't grow too big, and so these are a really good deal. Like normally one this size, 16-inch pot this size, you'd expect to pay $249 for it, and you're not. The grower's given us a magnificent deal. These are $129.99. So $129.99. You can afford to plant a row of these and make an immediate impact in your garden. Sort of thing that'd be good if you're developing property and putting it on the market shortly. So there it is, golden smaragd, green smaragd conifer, and they're hardy, fairly disease-free. $129.99 for a monster one like that. Fabulous.
That's our Grows Direct flash sale. Flash sale prices. Come and get them while they're hot. These plants are amazing deals right now in our Grows Direct flash sale.
Sweet viburnum or Viburnum odoratissimum. Now, if you, I get a lot of people coming in these days. You've got, people building big 2-story houses. They've got big tall fences everywhere, and lots of people have to grow a hedge in a shady spot. Maybe they want to cover up a big fence or something like that, but they're in the shade. And that people ask me, they would ask me every day, I've got this shady spot, I've got to grow a hedge that goes under a big shady tree. And so if you're looking to grow something in the shade, a hedge that'll grow in the shade, this will grow in the sun too, but it'll grow. And if you've got a situation where one end of the hedge is sunny, the other hedge's end is in the shade, and you want something to look good all the way through, what you'll find is with your lily pilly or your potoserum, it'll grow good in the sun and bad in the shade. These will grow good in the sun and good in the shade. And not quite as good in the shade. So what you can do is plant the bigger ones. If I had a bad shady spot, I'd plant little ones in the sun, and then I'd plant bigger ones in the shade to try and have them even out in a couple of years. But basically these will thrive in the shade and thrive in the sun. So if you've got that difficult spot, that south side of the wall, the south side of the house, shade from a 2-story, well, this is the one to do, and it's called Sweet Viburnum, and these are 10-inch pots. And really, they're fabulous. They're 10-inch pots. They're $39.99, which is really, really cheap. And they're big. Look at it. For 10-inch pots, you seldom. We bring these locally. We bring these down from a grower in New South Wales. Locally, you couldn't get anything half this size for this price. So $39.99, fabulous deal. And like you said, Emlyn, we've got some fabulous deals.
Yeah.
And here's the last fabulous deal of the day.
All right, so Growers Direct flash sale. If you've just joined us, we just checked out 100 of the best-selling items in this week's sale, and limited quantities apply on these prices that Chris has done for you.
So, weeping lily pilly. Weeping lily pilly is very fast and grow 1.5 meters with plenty of water and fertilizer. It will grow 1.5 meters in a year. So it's a fast-growing, beautiful lily pilly with nice weeping foliage. And weeping lily pilly, 12-inch pot, just $89.99. I'll put this up against me. I'm 1.8 meters tall. Have a look at this here. Look at that. So it's a good, really, for $89.99, you won't get a better lily pilly by anywhere in Melbourne. $89.99. And it's actually, there's some lily pillies are grown from seed and some are grown from cutting. This is a cutting grown cultivar. So if you buy 10 of them, they're all going to grow exactly the same. Sometimes you buy weeping lily pillies, they're grown from seed, and you'll get a big leafy one and a short skinny one, and you get all different sorts. But with these ones here, they're all going to be like peas in a pod. Beautiful row of them like that. So Weeping Lily Pilly, $89.99, and that's it.
All right, that concludes the Growers Direct Flash Sale this week. Congratulations to the winner of the auction of the most valuable prize. What do you want, Chris? You want a bit of that 2-up action?
Yeah, I think what it is, we're going to talk about Anzac Day.
Yeah. So we are open Anzac Day, and we have a maintenance crew in the store from 8:30, so you're welcome to have a walk through the store from that time, and our full sales crew will be here at 1 p.m. At 11:30 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. we're running a bit of a fun game which Chris will explain now.
Yeah. So
for the younger generation.
So anyway, so what's going on is we're putting on a 2-up school, and with the 2-up school, it's really just a bit of fun. It's a game, because what we've done is we've printed up these funny money. These are 10 bob notes. Have a look at that, the little 10 bob notes, and you'll get these for free at the counter. So you just come in, you grab some 10 bob notes, and you go over, and there'll be a big circle out in the car park out there. And you join the school, and what's going to happen? You have your spinner, and your spinner. Now everyone here can have a bit. We'll have a game now. We'll do a game now, and so Emma, what are you saying?
I'm going to do heads.
Okay.
Tails is buttocks. Yeah. No one can see that. I'm not on camera.
You want tails? I want one head, one tail.
Okay, no worries. So here we go. Here we go.
Go.
One tail. One head, one tail.
What do we get?
One head, one tail.
Oh, it's odds.
One head, one tail. So
no one wins.
Suman did.
Oh, did he get it?
He bet
Oh,
on
he did do odds.
Yeah, so he betted odds. He did this.
He did that. That's the odds. Yeah.
What happens? I'll explain. If you do this is heads.
Hold heads.
You do this is tails, and you do this, and it's.
And you're not allowed to. You can't change your position mid-spin, can you?
No.
And then change it. No changing mid-spin.
But that's not the best of it. So you can come in tomorrow.
That's a bit of fun.
And we've got the pie shop next door. You can come in and have a real Aussie experience. You can grab yourself some 10 bob notes. Grab yourself a hot pie over at the pie shop there, and go over and join our game and have a real dinkum Aussie experience. It'll be a bit of fun. But not just that, the first 500 customers that come in here, they're going to get a free,
fluffy, colourful
chrysanthemum. Look at this. This is to give to your mum, give to your missus, or give to your girlfriend. There it is. These chrysanthemums are amazing. They've got I can't even count how many blooms are on them. Absolutely fabulous. Imagine giving these on Mother's Day. Now these are $15 each. The first 500 people in here get one of these for free. That's right, you get one of these for free, just for coming in and being a customer. Unbelievable. So we're Anzac Day is a great day to come down to Hello, because you can grab a couple of 10 bob notes, and you can play
2-up.
2-up, you can play 2-up, you can have a bit of you can have a bit of fun playing 2-up.
Yeah.
And
1 in 4 chance of winning.
And grab yourself one of our free chrysanthemums.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
come
there
in
you
with
are.
the family, have some family fun. Well done.
And then when Anzac Day is over, Monday, you can come in and you can talk to me at lunchtime. At lunchtime, we've got our question and answer. And if you've got some question about not
live
how to
Q&A, question and answer.
Not how to win at 2-up, but how to fertilise your roses or trim your umbrella tree.
Yeah.
What you do is just ring up and ask no, you don't ring up. You type in the question, don't you?
That's right. You type your question in the comments section, gardening questions to Chris, and he'll answer them live on the show.
Yeah, so it's a chance to talk to a real gardening expert.
That's right. Ness says they're beautiful. Yes, they really are. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us today. So, join us next Monday, 12 p.m. Congratulations to Reese. It is the second time he's won one of these auctions. Yeah. He's a bit of a hardcore, proper auctioneer. I don't know what they call them.
Yeah.
Like someone who performs auctions.
But if you missed out on winning the plant this week, next week I'll find something really amazing out there in the nursery. I mean, we've got thousands of plants out there in the nursery.
Yeah, there's
I'll
a
go
few
there.
people really gone for it. Amanda, Abs, Emma.
I'll put up something just as exciting next week and you can have a go next week.
That's right. All right, guys. All right. Thank you so much, and we'll see you. Hopefully on Anzac Day.
Bye.
Bye bye.